No.
Hello.
Sorry, the cameras are slightly
Hello.
fogged up, but that's gonna fix itself.
Yes.
Sorry, the cameras are
It's
slightly
gonna
fogged
fix
up.
it. Everything is
but
gonna
that's
be fine.
fix
Don't
itself.
worry.
We are broken into pieces.
It's gonna fix it. Everything is gonna be
Like
fine.
our
Yes.
personality
We are
and
broken
life.
into pieces.
I forgot to mute the Twitch tab, so you might have heard us twice there. Sorry.
Oh, it happens. Yeah, it happens. But welcome, people, and welcome to episode 24 of the Menagerie or Cerulean Springs campaign. I'm, as usual, Jerry. I'm gonna be your overseer, which is a fancy word for DM or narrator.
Sorry.
And the next broken camera to introduce themselves is.
Hey, I'm Tara. I am the person with the PC that can actually take 6 people on webcams at once. I am playing Magpie. Yes. Next person.
I am Dawn. I think I am next. That's how we used to do it.
Yes.
I will be playing Nano. I'm gonna start this session with a disclaimer because Nano is gonna do some stupid things, and I hope you all enjoy them with me.
Oh, we will.
Hello everyone, I'm Leon. I used to play John Naughty Mouth Stowe, but now I'm going to be playing another character who you'll get to meet at some point.
Mm-hmm.
This is the clearest my face has been since I hit puberty.
Honestly, same.
Are you seeing the stream at this point? Because that makes that statement even more funny.
I completely forgot. For a second I forgot that we were broken up, and I'm just like, oh yeah, let me just point out that I have almost no acne, which has not been a thing for me for almost 10 years.
I mean,
Yeah,
your current hexagon is a blank wall. So
Amazing.
yeah, that's very clear.
This is how clear my skin has been since I hit puberty.
Well, if you move enough, you will appear in Mod Square.
Yeah.
Not a lie.
Now I see a hand waving.
I'll link
Yes,
it.
stop, don't
Let's
move,
go.
you're in Mod Square.
Everyone, I'm on.
Christ, Nano. Can I be someone? Is that
Go
a
for
thing?
it.
At a certain point, you just need to roll with technical difficulties.
Wrong way. Cherry is
Other hand. Yes, there we go.
Am I in
There we
frame?
Yes, you are in the frame.
This is gonna be real fun to watch. With
I'm you, Leon. I'm you.
Yay!
We're
Yay!
just waiting for the link case to come around and fix us.
And Maud as well. Maud is having
Link case
some.
will make us all.
Yeah, Maud is having some technical difficulties, so that might take a lot. Ooh. Okay.
See?
Who
We
joined?
summoned someone.
Okay, now the people who are in the top row in the Discord call are fine. Now it's the bottom row that's fun. Ah, yes.
Maud became a really weird flag.
Yeah.
I can see that as being some sort of flag for a political spectrum.
Well, it is
But,
very clear that Twitch has priorities because all the ladies are in focus and all the men are scrambled.
Are you trying to say that Twitch is trying to harass us?
I don't know what I'm
Just
saying.
a joke, just a joke.
Yay! We are once again whole.
Ah, yes, I have to swap you guys because last time Linkus didn't, or Maud didn't have the camera on, so there we go.
I'm back.
We are fixed.
Memoria tonight.
Yes.
What?
There we go.
Did they fuck up? I fucked up.
No,
It was the other way around.
No, it's fine, I'm fixing it. Don't move. Don't
No,
move.
I'm setting my camera because my camera was decentered.
Yeah, and then I moved your little image on the stream, so now you're decentered again, but now I fixed it again, so don't move.
Okay.
Now it's fine, yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Sometimes
I'm
I'm
fine.
glad they don't have a camera.
You're
Chill
gonna...
out, I didn't have any trouble.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, you are gonna have a camera eventually, whether you like it or not.
Oh goodness.
Yes.
We will
you
ship
will.
you one, you little bitch. Leon, is this
So-
tacky enough for you?
Yes.
Maud, we are not shipping real people. That is just yikes. We are not shipping real people,
What?
that's just yikes. Oh,
said
we are
nothing
gonna
about
ship
this.
him the camera.
Yes.
I said nothing about this.
I am on the top of my game today, guys. I
Are
am
you
on the...
expecting Maud to ship a little bitch to Liam?
Huh?
Moving
Never
on,
mind.
sweetie.
Never
Welcome to
mind.
the
I'm learning
stream.
more and more
I'm
about
so
everyone's tastes and
confused.
preferences.
Imagine having preferences.
So,
But yeah.
Jerry, where are we starting today?
We're starting with loot, I
Oh,
would say.
give me a second to actually enable my character sheet, because that's the
starting with
only thing I
ramen,
forgot.
Haha, hee.
So, who's gonna
So-
take note of the loot so we can divvy it up later?
I am not sharing drone parts, FYI.
Yeah, no, you don't necessarily need to share drone parts, but all the other stuff. And we do kind of want an equal value distribution, don't we?
Hmm.
It's gonna be quite a bit because you killed a lot of people.
Do you have a
lot
digital
of
list?
people.
I don't yet, so someone please take note, and I will give stats for
I am-
weapons and shit
Pulling up a doc.
afterwards. Okay?
Okay.
Maud is
if you-
taking
if you-
notes?
Just send those to Discord, sweetie.
Maud is taking notes.
Alright. Mod is taking notes, Mod is eating, Mod is playing the game. Mod is multitasking today, okay?
Okay.
Here's your overseer notes about loot.
Oh god,
As you can
that
see,
is
professional-
pixelated as fuck.
That is so pixelated.
It is, but as you can see, professionally taken
And
on a,
off the screen.
on
Yeah.
a spare. It's hard to frame stuff, okay?
It's fine, Jerry. Okay, Maud is eating. Leon, are you eating?
No.
Can you take note?
That's
Yeah.
a lot of pixels.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jerry,
Yes.
listen to Leon. So Maud can eat.
Okay.
you.
So, Leon,
Yes.
take note.
Notepad is open.
3 SMGs, 99mm bullets.
Okay.
1 flying drone. As I said, I'm gonna give a stat for the stuff later. Like I need to make my stat blocks, and you're gonna get them, but we're gonna be there.
Okay.
1 machinist XPT plus mod.
Who, me?
Mod, not mode.
No, plus mod. Yes.
Okay.
Wait, which mod?
MOD.
Ah, yes.
1 hacking XPT.
Okay.
1 busy stuff that is gonna be recovered by the surgeon camera. Because you have a bodies at the shop, right?
Hmm?
1 nanoweave neural enhancer.
What?
Nanoweave neural enhancer.
Okay.
Neuro enhancer. Okay.
2 per broken arms.
Two pair broken arms.
Yes. That's gonna keep. They're salvageable, but not repairable. And we're gonna give you 4 high-grade scrap and 4 high-grade electronics. Power
Nice.
course.
Really nice.
Hold on. I have 4 high grade scrap and 4 high grade what?
Electronics. I am taking note of this since it's from the surgeon.
Okay. What was the next thing?
Power cores.
Power course.
How many?
1 daybreak charger.
How many power cores was a question, Jerry?
One of them is a
it's-
daybreak charger. It's different power cores.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
1 standard. It can be salvaged for cheaper electronic. Now, I need one of you to roll me 1d100, please.
Who wants to roll?
I'll be your banker man.
Go for it.
So, you said, so for the power cords, you said they can be salvaged for what?
2 per
One of the
electronics.
power cores is 2 electronics.
So that's, yeah, 2 electronics per power core.
Okay.
14. Give me a second. You get 700 in credits in various credit sticks that you can find on the bodies.
Ooh.
You will find, along with that, a hacking program and a machinist program, but you're gonna have to roll me for that. And I'm gonna have a little table ready, and I'm gonna tell you when to roll. Like, so
Okay.
roll me 2d6s. I have a table. I don't have it written down, but I have a
You
table
want
ready.
me to roll 2d6s, Jerry?
Not just now.
You can roll it now. Like I know I have an idea in my mind what it's gonna be, but just need to write it down. So
I will
you
roll
can
it.
roll it now if you want.
I will roll for it when you have the table ready.
Okay,
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
then we can do it after the session. Like, it's fine. But you're gonna have 1 machinist and one
Hacking.
hacking program. And that's the loot. I'm gonna give you the stats for all the stuff later on. I don't have them ready right now, but there's gonna be stats, so don't worry.
Well,
Nice.
Nano definitely would be interested in the hacking stuff.
And Magpie and the mechanist stuff.
Yep.
And it was like
Obviously.
an SMG.
Oh,
That'd be nice.
The flying drone, by the way, it's still working, and you can reprogram it. It's gonna take a bit to reprogram it because it's paired to a person, but you can basically use it.
That better
Remember,
not
you
be an
have a
evil gnome,
coder in the
baby.
group.
Does Karen need to go to gnome baby jail?
No, today I'm not playing a gnome baby. I'm not playing a gnome baby any other days either, but...
Sure.
Magpie is not a bastard, okay?
Let's see you in 14 hours.
See you in 14 hours. Exactly.
So, with that being said, with loot being sorted, what's next? What are you going to do? This is going to be like, I will say, for recovering all this loot, I will say a first week has passed where you, I guess, took a break after 3 weeks of just
I had a
running
mental
around
breakdown,
like
all that
mad.
shit, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
I am going to entrust Panda to make sure the credits belonging to John get to John.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring him to him.
Yeah, you can do that. You want to play it out?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Then Leon and Maud, take it away. I will
How we
say,
gonna do this?
who is going where? Like, is Panda going to the Raptors area, or are you setting up a meeting somewhere else?
Fuck it, I'll come. If nobody's saying shit, I'll come. I'll risk my life.
Oh, you're not risking your life
You're
to go
under
to Raptors
protection.
territory.
You're under protection from the Raptors by this point.
Well, I gotta
That's
get
true.
there first.
Oh, you get that. Like, once you go up a territory, basically the Raptors territory is very close to the edge of Old Town, so you can
Oh,
basically
neat.
get that from a city.
I was about to say, Panda just takes a skateboard and just goes. Big old
You can.
skateboard.
I'm just
You
trying
don't
to
know the crimes
picture.
you just committed. You just
I-
gave
I-
Panda a Panda-sized skateboard. I'm down for it. I take it.
Oh no.
It's basically like it's not a skate like it's technically a skateboard for Panda, but it's probably one of those forklift sort of things, like the
Perfect.
hand forklift sort of thing. But you drive
Panda
around.
just sick tricks. Oh.
But yeah, you arrive to Old Town, and I will say even after this short time, the situation is a lot more stable now that the Razorbacks aren't pushing over territory anymore. Now that they had a moment to recover and regroup, you can see people with already a bit of a more relaxed air to them, like a lot more. Yes, our life is still shit, but it's a little less shit than it was before.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Welcome to the hood.
have you written not mouse or?
Yeah, Panda doesn't like surprises. I won't surprise John with this.
Okay. Yeah, because making surprises in the middle of Old Town, maybe not the best idea.
Hey, y'all want a explosion?
Yeah, you can see Black Hat waving you over. Oh, hey, it's been a while. What's
Howdy,
going?
howdy. Where's the little boss man?
The boss man is in his office right now.
Then I guess I'm going to boss man's office.
Yeah,
How have you
he
been?
guides you.
Did you get
He
me?
guides you to. Yeah, I did.
Looks nice.
We got one last attack from Razorbacks. Guy have this really fancy hat. I made sure my drone didn't target that.
I respect it. And it's still the same color. Wow.
Fancy, I like the color. I probably have to get a new jacket for this one, so.
I can see if we can make some out. We'll see about that. We'll talk about this.
If you want, sure.
I know, guy.
He opens the door and.
Just remember, John does have skill points in sewing.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
I'm
just
going to make sure
Walk
Panda's
in and
sister
John
does
is the
too.
guy you were gonna talk to.
Yes.
Black Hat needs a jacket.
Already working on it.
Just sitting there.
I
Let's hit
can
him with the Phantom
imagine.
of the Opera jacket.
I can imagine. You get this image of a whole neighborhood like this. It's still full of crime, full of violent people and everything. Then you open the door to the smoky office with all the noise from inside and the light slowly fading in this well furbished but very Old Town-esque office with Naughty Mouse just sitting in front of a window, turning around, and with a knitting kit.
So not what I expected. No, that's the scene I'm playing out.
Yeah, fuck it. You set the scene. That's what we're doing.
Set the scene. Let's do it.
If only
You
I had
had
my
us so
actual
drawn
knitting
in.
stuff. I actually know how to knit IRL. If only I had brought it with me.
So, yeah,
Mr. Bossman, I see you're already sewing.
Yeah, Panda and Naughty Mouse. There you go.
Guess what I've got?
Herpes.
AIDS. It's Panda.
Oof.
Oh
No. God, I'm so sorry. We suck.
Jesus!
Mm,
Oh, we went from 1 to 100 in like half a second here.
yeah, so I'm
We're
gonna
super
guess
playful. We don't play around.
yes. Another kid?
No. I'm not in the market for that.
That's
You
why
couldn't
you're
pay
getting
me to
your
take
window
another.
shopping.
Aw. But Dennis needs a sibling.
10 years.
Nano hides from his creepers.
Good thing McPie's not there.
No, I've got little scraps, little chump change, little money in your pocket.
Ooh,
Can just like
nice.
slam it on the desk.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, it's from that little escapade we did. And
The
the
little
McCleary money.
escapade? I would hardly call that
I'm
little.
sure we'll have bigger ones in the future.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, we recently ran across this well, one of the things McCleary told us was about this new person. What was his name? Ravage? Jay, what was her name?
The fourth
What different?
mage.
The
Oh,
fourth
for
mage.
mage. Ravager, yes.
Ravager. Apparently, they approached McCleary, and they were the fourth mage that left on that day.
Jerry, would John know Ravager in any capacity?
You, actually, you considering what was the background of John, you would. You probably seen her at
You confirmed this.
Hearts Delight when you were taking jobs. Probably exchanged a couple words. You wouldn't know
What?
her whereabouts now. You've been out of that sort of life for a bit, but
Yeah, but I would know who she is.
you will know that at least 1 year ago, this woman was Ravager.
Yeah,
I haven't seen her in
McCleary
over
said
a year.
he.
I haven't seen her in over a year.
Her?
Her. Yeah, it's a woman. As far as I know. She never said anything to the
McCleary?
contrary.
McCleary said it was a he.
Well, I
Wait,
mean,
are they a gay crasher?
Jerry, were they a gay crasher?
Yes, they were.
Yes.
Oh, what type then?
Jerry, what type?
She was this fiery-haired Feymorph elf.
She was an elf femorph. She had like a really orange hair, like almost like looking like fire.
Badass. I guess we know who we're looking for.
Well, Panda, I just want to point out, as a skilled corpus user, gender is rather fluid.
You don't say. It's very painful, but it's rather fluid, I'll tell you that.
I'm just
You
gonna
want it,
say
we can
that
make it
little
happen.
Janine is gonna be in for quite some interesting nights with you.
Oh, indeed. By the way, John,
Yes.
Ravager was clearly a Materium user. And from what you remember, wasn't really that much into rituals.
Don, I think you killed Maud.
I thought that was my job.
You
Didn't
done
you get
said.
debrief? Nano is secretly the BBEG.
I thought your
Leave that
job
at
was
the
to
range.
like
I was
keep
about
us
to
more or less
say-
alive.
I don't need to make it. I don't need to try
Give
and
that
kill
bitch a
you.
raise.
You're doing it yourself fairly well.
Literally, we have 2 characters that can. No, 3 characters at any time they can just kill anyone. Wait, no, 4. No, 3.
But yeah, let's back to the scene.
Yes.
Cyber psychosis is a hell of a drug.
Oh, I don't need to
That's
enter
insane.
cyberpsychosis for that, honey. Cherry has a button.
Oh yeah.
Being a manufactured motherfucker is a hell of a drug.
But
Freaking AI.
you said she was. You said she was the fourth ritualist? Or the fourth mage?
Yeah. Yes.
That's weird.
Apparently, she was one of the people helping to, I think, blackmail McCleary.
It's it's a tad weird for me because I've never known her to be interested in rituals.
Was she interested in a different kind of magic?
She was the Materium user. I knew
Yeah.
that much. And I'm pretty sure the ritual was Mentis, wasn't it?
The ritual is a ritual. It's not Mentis. Basically, a ritual
Oh.
is just another type of magic.
Okay.
The ritual is fuck you. I know colors. I know drawing. The ritual is
Pretty
check
much,
out this neat
yes.
sketchbook and Cthulhu.
Yeah, I knew she was. I knew she was Materium user, and but
Huh.
I didn't know her that well. We asked each other taking jobs for a while, but then I joined ARC, and I was over a year.
Was she ever around your mom in the game?
I don't think so. Jerry, was she ever around that, or
Around
was
your
it just?
No, she was just a mercenary.
No,
Okay.
she wasn't. She didn't run with the family. She was just a merc.
Okay. Then I guess we'll have to like see about the Hearts of Light. But first, we're just gonna let everything settle down. Speaking of which, I'm not saying I'm drinking tonight, but you are invited to the house.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'll see you later. All hugs.
Hugs.
Yes. And Pam's gonna trot out of there.
All right. John, you get 1,500 credit to invest in the territory.
Ooh, fun.
It's not much, but still 1,500 credits.
Yeah.
That's food for some people for a while.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
It is.
And you're well provided for anyway.
Oh yeah.
Jerry,
Yes.
I would like to book an appointment with Goodman.
Yeah. What's going on?
Do you have a moment for a debrief, please?
Sure thing.
Am I in his office? Are we just fast tracking to that?
Fast tracking to his office.
Yeah, okay,
Fucking
sure.
Fast track day. Fucking soon.
That's trouble.
So we acquired information about the fourth mage present at the ritual on January the 1st.
Oh, that's good. That's good. What did you get?
I'm gonna make a neatly listed file of all the details I have and send it over. This is a contact. Well, this is a general info we have acquired from McCleary.
He looks it over and goes, "Oh, Ravager. I think I've seen the name in some of our reports. Probably, from what I remember, one of the Hearts of Light crowd." He taps a couple things and he on his muse, and then he sends you a screen, and you can see that this Ravager doesn't have a lot of records, but you can see just the number of like stops and then immediate release sort of thing. Like
A lot of get out of jail free cards.
yeah, like sort of plaintiff didn't want, and you can see that there's a lot of arson, damage to property, sort of charges, and always with the they didn't press charges, so it's fine sort of thing. We
Yeah.
don't even need generalities, just go.
Delightful.
Yeah, isn't it?
Mhm. Jerry, refresh my mind. Are we allowed to talk about McCleary's son, or did we sign like a shut up agreement?
There was a bit of a shut up agreement, like from I will say this is gonna be covered because we didn't really cover this part of the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Hit you with that non-disclosure clause.
It's
Was
gonna
was
be-
it non-disclosure or gag?
non-disclosure because eventually she will make an announcement that her son was found. Obviously, in very different ways. You know, like, oh, did you go? We got word that my son was here, and we managed to get it back. You know,
Through some magical ways.
Yeah.
pretty much.
He got eaten by a portal and spit back out. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Something, not exactly that, but something along those lines. Like, we don't know what happened. Apparently, it was still alive. They reached out, and our families reunited. What a mystery!
What a
Can I start a rumor that it's
coincidence.
actually a clone?
What a way to win an election.
If you want,
Why would
you'll
you
have to
do
tell me how
that?
you do it.
It'd be a pretty grotesque clone.
They gate crashed before they disappeared.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know.
Hmm.
If you want to
Still,
do it, I'm not gonna say no. Just tell me how you want to do it, and I'll make you roll a couple of things to see how it works.
Okay. While Liam thinks about it, shall I finish my scene?
Yes.
So, let's see. You might probably at some point in the future receive word McCleary has retrieved her son.
She did.
Seeing as you don't seem like the gossiping type, we did.
Well, until there's any official communication, I know nothing.
Lovely. We did get him at a price, though.
What happened?
We lost John.
As you say, oh my god. As you say it like
The
that.
wording. The fucking wording there.
fucking love it.
As you say it like that.
How
you
dare you
see
put
it
this man into a gay panic?
like he has this sort like usually if he's stone-faced man, like this really calm and collected, you can see him going, fuck no, John.
We had to make a trade.
How could you trade him? He's a good man. Don't you fucking get it? Where is he? Is he alive?
He volunteered to take over the territory the
Oh.
son was in Old Town.
Wait, what?
I love it. I love
Perfect.
Oh.
Volunteered to do. Can you please start from the top again? Because I'm really quite vexed at this moment. And I really don't need this. Is he alive?
He is.
Okay.
And
Is he
ruling.
okay?
I believe so, yes. He just received 1,500 credits, so he should be rather fine.
And he did this on his own accord, not forced by anyone.
Well, our hand was forced, but it was his own idea, yes. He was in a perfect position to do so, considering his family ties.
What family ties? What are you talking
Nano
about?
said
Oh my
beans need to spill.
As far as Nano's concerned, John is no longer under her protection. She also has a file that she needed to decode for him that she had censored that might come up.
Oh god.
Episode 24, in which Nano trolls a cop.
Pretty much.
Oh, I hate this. Oh,
You know-
no. What have I
Oh,
done? What have I done?
Episode
What do you mean by
title:
family
Bad
ties?
News.
You know, it feels like you said that every 2 episodes, John.
John, what was your family name again?
Del Rio.
Well, he's a Del Rio.
You're fucking shitting me, aren't you?
I am physically incapable of shitting, Mr. Goodman.
Oh,
I
please
will
don't
be
do
aware.
Like, but the Rio, the mafia family, you're talking about them?
Yes. He attempted to get out, and then he got drawn back in because a politician got blackmailed with her son.
Jerry, you change this episode name right now.
It looks at you and goes, you can't be, like, are we talking affiliate? Are we talking blood? What are we talking about here?
He used to be Maria.
We're talking
Yes.
air.
He asked me his expression like, what the fuck? So, like,
It's so hard to keep a straight face, guys.
right,
Don't.
right.
Don't. Don't.
Okay, so the guy that I was planning to propose a date with decided that A, it was part of the Rio family, which we've been hunting before the gate crash for years.
I don't believe that family ties is a decision a person makes, is it?
No, it's not. Like, I'm really not in a good place right now. So cut me a little fucking slack. And he's now in Old Town because he decided to run a territory there.
He sacrificed his own freedom so we could acquire McCleary's son to be released from that territory so that we could acquire the information about the mage that summoned the crystal
Yeah,
creature.
no, I get that. I get that. Is his muse still on him, and can I still call him?
Can I call John?
Yes.
You can.
John, I'm calling you.
Hello?
Hello, John. Mr. Goodman would like to have a word with you, and I'm just forwarding the call.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Hi?
Episode 24, in which Nano trolls everyone.
Jones,
Except
For
me.
his throat.
I just got some really interesting information right now, and I'm not sure how to take them.
Oh,
Are
God,
you
what-
okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you the one that decided to do this whole taking over the territory shit?
Unfortunately, yes. I will admit, not my brightest decision. But
So we add it to the list.
There's no more space on the paper.
And it's digital, so that means it's really fucked up.
yeah,
Doesn't fit on the
well,
floppy disk anymore.
I couldn't think of anything else to do.
Word
Truthfully,
disk looking
I needed to
fucked
get
up.
her son- I needed to get her son out, and in that moment, I had some power for it.
I get that. You took a decision. Listen, I always thought you're good. You're one of the good guys. Not
Good
sure
enough.
how to take your affiliation with the Rio or anything.
It's good enough.
I didn't have a choice to be born into it, and trust me, I tried to leave. I really did.
I got that.
I feel in a few ways I still am.
Okay. Alright. So, listen. Are you still willing to be one of the good guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gonna keep you posted on what the fuck happens in there?
Say that again?
You're gonna keep me posted on what the fuck happens in there.
Yeah,
You're in a good position to do that.
and maybe it's some pipe fantasy, but I do want to make it better in here. Their family's just trying to get by here, and I want to make sure that they don't have to fear for their safety.
Honorable of you. I'm gonna need some time, but do keep me posted on stuff.
Absolutely.
We can probably discuss this sort of shit some other time. Right? Alright?
Sounds good.
Stay the fuck alive.
I'll try.
You better manage, or I'm gonna have to drag your fucking ass out of there.
We have a mage available that can enter the astral plane if needed.
It looks
Please
like
don't let me do this. Please don't let me. Please don't let him know the connotations of that. Make him roll something to know that.
Oh no, I mean it works with the police. Like the police does know that the Astral Plane has people that die in there.
Oh.
Like they do have forensics for the Astral Plane.
Yeah, there were people there from the police unit the first time
Yeah.
you went to the astral plane, Sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks at you and goes, I'm sorry, I kinda want the guy that I liked to be alive. Like I know that we have people for the astral plane. I just don't want to resort to that option.
Would you
You know-
consider me to be alive, sir?
Yes.
Then we have options.
Some people just want electric.
I need to call my boss and tell him I'm taking the rest of the day off. And with that, he just gets up and goes, John, you stay alive. You, I don't know, keep being fucking weird. I'm out.
Stay weird.
He just left me in his office.
No, he basically don't like gestures you to get out.
Get out, leave, please.
You don't care to know that we tracked the people. Okay, have a nice day.
Wait. Tracked.
I'm already walking.
Ah, what? You can't send me a fucking message.
But who boy that wording you chose? You're like, we lost John.
We did.
Now is a fucking professional troller.
Yes.
I
We
really
didn't lose
hate
John.
it.
We're still in contact with him. John just left us. John has departed.
John is no
I see
longer
that doesn't
part
make
of
it
his
better.
group.
John
John
is
is
no
not in
longer
our
with us.
world anymore.
John is
John
no
is no
longer
longer
with
with
us.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
We've
it's
been rid
it's
of
not
John.
wrong.
I would also like to drop by the surgeon.
Oh,
Okay.
absolute bastards.
Please, stop face.
Magpie.
Yes.
Will Magpie be at the surgeons?
It's highly likely, yes.
Okay. Then. Alright.
Nano's just out here
I-
making house calls, huh?
Yes, he is. I have 2 more stops after this.
Oh no.
I realized.
True voice.
I believe
I'm not
they
a
have a
fool. I know what's
doorbell.
coming here.
I believe they had a doorbell, or am I knocking on the big garage door?
Basically, the garage is just a garage, and you need to write a message to the person.
Nah, I'm gonna bang on the garage door with my big metal hand.
So, Magpie,
What time of the day is this?
I'm gonna say it's a different day than my meeting with Goodman, so I'm gonna say like 10 in the morning.
Yeah, Magpie is asleep. At this point.
Yeah, you just have to say pre 12 p.m. That's it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Magpie,
Because I do not have a contact for the surgeon.
That is indeed true.
you're sleeping. You're nicely
Dreaming
relaxed.
sexy things.
I mean, you wouldn't need to dream them at this point. When suddenly you hear
Ugh. She will probably get out of the bed or of the couch or wherever she's sleeping in some sort of equivalent of a boxer short and a tank top. And just goes up to the garage door, and there's probably like a slit on it where you can like look outside and just who is it? Her eyes are still closed. She's just like, ugh, light.
I assume the slit comes to like chest level for Nano instead of face level, like for most people.
Probably, yes.
And I'm just gonna wait silently.
I mean, it's a pretty identifiable color on that breastplate.
It is.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Garage door is starting to like just go up. You know, open. That's the word.
The word.
That's the
It shows
word.
that.
It's the morning, okay? Hello.
Good morning. I would like to have a chat with your friend the surgeon.
Is she here or is she working or did she go home? Because I sort of assume this is more of like a workshop.
I mean, I will say, if you were there for the night, probably she was as well.
Okay. Is she still here or is she at work?
She's still here.
You're not that lucky.
Come on in.
You could wish.
Like, yeah.
But
I know.
You can see her coming out like with this really oversized shirt and the coat, like sort of. I took the first two things that I found. Going,
Good morning.
I know. It is indeed morning.
We have a visitor.
I mean, it's kind of hard to miss.
Do you like it? Panda made it.
It's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking advertise. Shameless
Flashy.
plug.
Is there bodies already at this time of the day? Usually.
No, actually, I was hoping to have a chat with you.
She kind of shakes her head and goes,
You never want the murder bot to have a chat with you.
Yeah, Magpie in the meantime just closes the garage door and she just probably gonna go to the kitchen and shouts back, would you like a coffee?
yes! Lots of it! Thank you! I think I might still be sleeping. There's a war bot trying to talk with me.
I know!
I understand
She's here for
people
me
want-
as well.
I believe humans say you should pinch your cheeks to check if you're awake.
I really don't need that.
Metal pinch.
Kinky.
You will know that. Anyways,
Yeah, it would.
Sure. She gestures you to one of the chairs. Goes, "How can I help you?"
Well, it is my understanding that you have quite an important position in Magpie's life.
She
And I
has-
was rather worried.
so she has this ebony skin because she's this famous drow, right?
Hmm.
With this like even with ebony skin, you can see that there's instant flush.
Hmm.
I mean, yes. It.
You really just out here exposing folks, huh?
Yeah, no. I mean, today that is on a roll. Jesus.
Stop
Oh,
fine.
fucking
fucking shit.
Running it over several days. We have a week, you said.
You didn't slay people this brutally during the wars. Jesus.
Oh, I did.
Just spotted
I did.
dots.
Jesus.
Fucking to the face.
She kind of looks around really embarrassed. We are really good workers. Like we work really well together, as in colleagues. But yes, no. So okay, what was the point?
How did we get here? Explaining our lives and our existential crises to the war droid.
Okay.
Uh,
Done, Panda? Seeing as we eliminated one of the body supplies for Rockster, it was my understanding that he was one of your main sources of income here. I was worried if you were going to be able to continue working.
oh God, no! Oh, there's so many bodies coming out. I don't need Rockstar. It's just extra money. It's
Business
marketing.
is good.
Business is booming.
Business is good out here. Business is good.
Are you kidding me? Like we have people from Old Town taking bodies. They surely don't have a shortage of supplies. But horrible, I know. Still, business is business. It's not like the corporations do anything much better with them.
I believe the saying goes, one man's dead is another man's bread.
Yeah, Magpie at this point just walks in and just says, at least these bodies don't end up in kids' school meals.
Fair.
Excuse me.
You don't want to know what happens with them. I know Istar uses them as fertilizer. Stack farms won't fertilize themselves. You know.
I mean,
No,
whatever.
they're
works.
also a very cheap resource for prison food when necessary. Now, I am relieved to hear you will be doing fine. I would hate to see somebody so close to a team member start to struggle.
Nah. If anything, it's a competition problem, not with supplies.
Competition? This is the first time I hear about that.
I mean, I'm not the only one that does this sort of job.
Well, obviously, but I
That's
would have hoped we were the only one on this side of the town.
Oh, on this side, yes. But again, you yourself are taking trucks of people from wherever to this place. You think it doesn't
It's
happen?
not a hard job.
Second point of business, I would like to thank you for the services provided thus far, and I hope for a continued cooperation. And
As long as I get my card, yes.
that was what I wanted to discuss with you, your preferred method of payment, because I believe it has not yet been discussed.
Let's just say there's a lot of merchandise that I can recover from the bodies that I can sell for a premium on certain markets.
And I see, I believe Panda put claims on some of the firearms. She has an odd interest for projectiles.
Firearms, that's not I mainly deal with body parts and implants. You are the ones with firearms. Like that's what you do with them. Up to you.
Very well, I trust Magpie will do the dividing of the retrieved items. Did you fall back asleep, Miss Magpie?
What? Yes, of course. Of course. She takes another sip of her coffee, just like... It's a big mug, by the way. It's one of those, like, half-liter
Half a
liter
liter.
mugs. Yes. It's probably like American style coffee as well, so there's a whole fucking jug of like black coffee on the table as well, just to
Oh
refill.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Very well, that was just a concern I would have liked to address with you. I do apologize for waking you up. I don't quite know what the best times or methods for contacting you would be.
Just the magpie. Would you be okay? Like at this point, if you work with these people,
Well, I would have reached out to you through Magpie, but usually she doesn't wake up before the sun hits its highest point in the sky, so I didn't want to wake her. Yet, unintentionally, I still managed to do so.
fair. She looks at him and she does have a point.
As far as I know, she's trustworthy, and she just points at Mano.
Well, and there you go. She slides over her contact info to you.
Thank you very much. Your nickname, the Surgeon, does that indicate you also work on living specimens?
I mean, I'm not gonna go on where I work or what is my capacity, but I do have medical training and expertise.
So next time we enter a battle and Miss Magpie gets rather damaged, would you prefer me to take her to a hospital or to you?
It depends. I can deal with wounds if it's something different, if it's neural damage, if it's poisons, if it's any sort of other problems. That's gonna be better if you take her to an hospital.
Magpie is just sitting there, feeling like the child being talked about by her parents is just like drinking her fucking like coffee.
Yeah.
She looks at it and goes, I mean, if that happens, I highly doubt you will be in any condition to give you to give a sort of preference of that.
I mean, you might not be
I don't
wrong
read
there.
hospitals.
Hopefully, I won't get into that situation.
I really hope not. I like you all in one piece.
She probably still has some burn marks from the XPT from the forceful ejection like a week ago as well. So yeah, like there's a huge scar on her shoulder for where she was first hit or shot. Like,
Did you also get overheated? Oh no, it blasted. Yeah.
It blasted.
Very well. I hope you have a pleasant day. I look forward to doing more business with you.
We intend, yes.
Did we get a new assignment yet? No.
I haven't started looking for assignments yet. I believed you all would appreciate some rest after losing John and the roller coaster you have been through.
Oh yeah, that is
So
true.
lost
That is
someone?
true. He's not dead. He's just working in Old Town now.
He left the team.
Instead of
okay.
Moeller, we needed an exchange, and John volunteered himself.
She's just like necessary losses.
The surgeon looks at you and Nana goes, take it from someone who does this for a living. You might want to phrase that differently.
I will take note of that. As somebody with experience with high levels of excitement, there was a droid among drone among the recovered loot. Don't let her fly it inside. She hasn't tested it yet.
Well, there. I'll take it. I'll keep an eye on her. Actually,
I haven't even fixed it yet. What do you mean?
It's enough.
She
It's
looks at
still
you.
tested. I
She looks
checked
at
it
you.
when I checked it in the truck.
I've seen you with toys.
I would hate
Oh, yeah, you
for
did.
What type of
accidents to
toys?
happen in your equipment.
Fucking high five to Kara.
She knows better. Speaking
Okay,
of,
guys, you
McCleary?
can stop talking about me like a child. I'm sitting here, and like she just chugged the coffee, and she's just like refilling her own
I'm
cup.
sorry, but how would you feel if you could get a coffee somewhere else today? All this talk of, you getting wounded and stuff.
Okay. Maybe.
I found the easiest way to wake up magpies with a coffee from this location.
Oh my god.
That's
I-
usually how I get the coffee when I pick her up.
I feel like in that thing, it's not the coffee that wakes Magpie up, but the sugar, the sheer amount of sugar in that fucking frappe. Caramel syrup on top. Yeah.
Yeah, a little
But
cookie
here-
outside.
Yeah, exactly. Like with a little square of brownie just to go with it. Yeah.
It's like a completely sugarified breakfast in one drink.
Exactly.
You say that like that's not the true American breakfast.
Viva
before-
la fucking America.
Before we get any further, Lemuria, anything you want to do in this first couple days?
Probably going to be continuously searching out ways of getting my mental stats back up.
I will say you have, not immediately, but if you spend this first week engaging in various activities, making sure that you spend some time on your integrity, things like that, I will say that in a week you can recover a point.
Okay.
Because it will be a lot of relax. You're taking a bit of time off.
Then yeah.
My man said it's time to vibe.
Say, Lemuria, is one of your integrities to teach others?
Nope.
Damn.
Because you were teaching Panda's kid. Was that completely selfless of you?
I don't think I don't think I was ever actually
I don't
told
think
to.
he ever got around to it.
No.
No, but you have
Yeah.
been teaching mine.
Yep.
Yeah, but she gives you a roof above your head, so I guess that's fair.
Well, I'll get around to some pokes about it, but
Speaking of,
Because if you
speaking
want to
of,
teach, there is a junior project at ARC that might be able to offer you a little teaching job for the kids.
Little extra dosh.
yeah, okay, but
Speaking of-
okay. So there's one thing to like teaching the your lot. It's another thing entirely to be, yes, I am a wizard. Now listen to my robotic voice as it tells you about souls. You understand the context for this. I'm not certain Ark does.
Jerry,
yes.
you gotta do it. You gotta write Arc Harry Potter.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh no.
You gotta do it.
So,
That book sounds so interesting.
one thing that I will have to bring out for all of you, aside from John, because John, well,
No longer with us.
as
We
the
lost
part,
John.
as the part of this menagerie.
He's dearly departed.
Do remember that living expenses are a thing.
But what?
The what?
Living expenses.
Living expenses, yes.
What are
you
those?
I see.
You live in a
What are
capitalistic
those?
society. You still need to buy things. You still need to pay rent. You still need to do a number of things. So the money that you get, part of it, remember that it's gonna, you will need to get to keep track of that.
Yeah.
I got my garden. I'll be fine.
Magpie is working at her
I
dad's
just gotta keep the lights
garage.
on.
Yeah.
We're all fine, Jerry.
I know. Just
God.
Hannah produces their own food. The fuck.
I also assume, considering somebody has entered the junior program, Nano is going to be spending a lot of time, like being that parent in the cafeteria where other kids are at the sport club. Like
okay.
she's going to be like in the ARC general space a lot more than she usually would.
You'll
All
probably
right.
see Hannah around too, just like.
Dropping of Dennis.
Yes.
How long
So-
until it
So,
clicks with Panda?
Hmm?
Is Panda ever gonna connect the dots that Nano is there at times when sessions start or end for the youth program?
she probably realized the first time you were there and not taking a job. Because what the fuck else are you here?
And she's now bringing it up. Interesting.
Donk.
Of course. She'll probably bring it up the second time, just like,
Hello.
hello. How's your kid doing?
She's been doing fine. She hasn't needed treatment in a bit. So that's...
Nice, nice. I hope they're getting along in there.
That's not the purpose of this course.
I know,
Goddamn
but it's
right.
good to have friends out here.
So-
I would
How is
consider you a
Zennis
friend.
doing?
He's learning. He's only burned up the house a few times. Repairable damage, it's fine. He helped me bake some chicken the other day. It was great. No, he's really getting a handle on everything. We're almost done with baby's first weapon. Well, good one.
I see.
If your charge, I don't know her name, ever needs protection of any sort, I could probably whip something up for her if you trust me to do that.
She will not become a field agent as long as I'm around,
Okay.
anyways.
I hear that.
It seems
I
like
can't
Dennis
really-
would take a more active field role. You might want to focus your protection on him for the time being.
I'm working on it.
At some point, you hear in the classroom that they're at, you hear a boom go off and a sorry.
You hear the mean lady go, "It's fine. Next time, do it bigger."
Remember, in your mind, not in the classroom.
Take in mind, my backup character is teaching one of these classes.
Oh.
Oh god.
What have I created?
What have you created indeed?
Perfect opportunities. Oh,
How is he adjusting?
he's starting to worry about how his arm looks less. He's more focused on its implications on his magic and how that's forming. He's intelligent and I'm proud.
Glad to hear it. Did you guys also just lose
Yes.
camera
Yeah.
on Maud's end? Okay. Don't turn on the camouflage now.
Freaking chameleon skin. Telling you guys it's that. Oh, yeah.
And
She
now we
dropped
lost
out.
Panda.
Yeah.
So much chameleon skin that, that she
Oh.
went invisible.
Okay, I'm back.
Ta-da!
Last thing you heard?
Ta-da!
Welcome back.
Joking about your chameleon skin.
Say what?
I said we were joking about your chameleon skin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Last thing we heard was you talking about how he was worrying less about how his armor looks and the implications on his magic instead.
Yes, he's very intelligent. I'm proud of him. And just in case our kids ever get too friendly, please don't shoot my kid.
Excuse me?
Look,
What did you say? I didn't
I
catch
was a teenager at one point. I know they're idiots. Very smart idiots. If he's ever too much of an idiot with your charge, please don't shoot my kid. Just bring him to me.
I'll shoot him.
I
No.
can hereby
No.
promise
It's like
you.
please bring my don't shoot my kid. Bring him to me. I'll shoot him. Don't worry about it.
I can hereby promise you that I will not aim nor fire my shotgun at your son.
Thank you.
I wouldn't give him this quick of a death.
Yeah, aka I will aim/fire my shotgun slightly above his head.
That is a very weird way of saying you will not shoot my kid. But I'll take it, because I know it's the best I'm gonna get.
Well, technically, I also promised I would not threaten him with it because I was also promising you not to aim it at him.
Oh, you don't need to aim it to someone to threaten them with it.
You just have to
You
do
don't
it.
have to threaten someone to aim at them.
You just have to have it out, and it's immediately threatening.
Yeah.
You just
It's
go,
my
"Oh."
arm.
A number of women have told me that.
I hope that was a joke.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm. Mm.
The timing.
Don is not amused.
Oh.
Start as I wait. I am gonna start scanning the job board on like the second or third time I'm dropping her off. Because I'm looking for like the more easy jobs so that she can like get a feel for what more entry level jobs would be like, so she can prepare herself for those.
There's a couple of simple package dropping jobs. You know, we need someone today to take a trip and just go deliver this here, or
Yeah.
we have there's one job that requires people to do some pest control at the park.
Yeah, like the kind of jobs she might take with her team once she gets old enough and finishes her training courses.
I
All
would
sort of
All of them.
I would
the
not
extra
trust
ones.
I would not trust the package delivery jobs. The two I've done in this universe at one point, in the first one, our bike got blown up. On the second one, we got this motherfucker, Lemuria. So I'm not sure what that says about package delivery jobs here.
Oh, I mean, I think Leon can attest to the package delivery as well.
So yeah, just
I almost said something so bad.
so I'm just gonna like be running casual 1-day entry level jobs and
Yeah,
like quiz her as I'm going, like, what would you do in this instance? How would you respond to this? As she uses my sensory experiences like she did before the whole old time thing.
yeah. You can see a number of really easy jobs, like the sort of jobs that people like you wouldn't even look at, like a sort of collect 10 dead rat asses sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
your usual, basically your usual MMO entry level quest.
Well, Jerry's throwing some shade on my campaign.
And I
Isn't your
will-
campaign to show? Isn't your campaign to throw shade on an entire genre?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but I've still got you killing rats.
And then
Hey, we killed a rat
I
swarm, several of them.
and dire rat.
We did call like those 10 rat asses.
And then I will also keep an eye out for jobs containing keywords Exarch or locations that are near caves or underground.
You won't find anything yet.
No, but I'm keeping an eye out on that.
Okay, good to know.
And then I am very tempted to go pay a visit to a certain professor, but I don't know if I should.
I'm
Wait
so
a
sorry.
week.
How is Rockstar doing these days?
How is Rockstar doing these days, Jerry?
Sucking dick. Easy
How
shit.
close are we to his birthday?
Oh, it's passed.
Has he called Magpie?
Yes, it happened. Like, actually, about the end of the week, like on the 6th day of this week, Magpie, you will probably receive a message going, "What the fuck is this?" And the list of small donation to a number of gatecrasher relief organizations.
Either Gatecrasher or Magic Research.
Yes.
Yeah, and
All that sort of stuff.
like Magpie's answer to this would be, I didn't think you are capable of change.
In which Nano kills several people, and one has a really big payoff.
And of
Which
course,
one?
I think all of them had a really big payoff at this point.
Yeah.
Nano, the queen of the long game.
Queen of the Long Con.
I don't have to worry about dead. I can take my time with everything.
Yeah, basically, Rockstar will be going on a fit about this because he just lost a fuckload of money, and it needs to go through the process of recovery again. I thought you fixed it. I thought it was okay.
So did I. But did I not tell you I'm not here to fix every fucking one of your problems?
No, but thought we.
He's just so good.
Also, Magpie, you were never requested to look at his planned payments.
Exactly. Like, I had no idea about this. Like,
Information.
yeah, you just told me to fix whatever already came out. I had no idea about this or when this happened. Like, come on, man.
Is he gonna tell her what happened on his birthday?
I mean, probably would have mentioned the fact that there was a birthday coming because, the whole, we're starting today sort of thing.
I would imagine he just screams in anger, "It's my fucking birthday."
Something like, I really didn't need this day. Like, what the fuck?
Calm down, you fucking toddler.
Don't you patronize
Go out your fucking candles, eat your cake.
This is a matter of image. If this comes out, it's gonna be a fucking mess.
I will make sure it leaves no trail. That's all I can promise.
Good. Thank you. Dinner at 7?
Sure thing.
Spread that shit onto Reddit real quick.
No, like, she actually gonna make sure that it's all anonymous, but the donation still happened.
Oh, okay.
She's not gonna get...
Donations are all out there.
Yeah, like, donations are usually non-refundable, so...
Yeah.
You're literally just clearing out the history.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Literally just cleaning out the history and saving it up on my, like, NAS, because Magpie probably has a NAS at home. So that after certain things are being done, it can be made public.
Do roll me a coding, anyways, like, just to see how good you can do this.
Okay, let me check what I...
While she's doing that, so because I don't have a lot to do this session, I was like, I'll clean out my laptop back because it's pretty messy. And I found my Zune.
The what?
Oh god.
Your what now?
My Zune.
You have a Zune?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't even born when this thing came out.
No,
You just made me feel younger than everyone.
Guys,
and
I have not...
already am younger than everyone.
What the fuck is a Zune?
What the fuck is Zune?
It's Microsoft's version of like an MP3 player.
Yeah,
Wait, is it a Microsoft Walkman?
It's a music brick.
I had the little circle one from Sony. I still have it somewhere.
So quick story on how I got this. This was I think like sometime in 2013, 2014. I was visiting my aunt. She was cleaning out stuff. She finds this. She goes, listen, if you can turn it on, you can have it. Apparently, it belonged to her late brother. And she's like, I have no use for it. So if you can turn it on, I literally just plugged the charger in and it turned on. So now I have a Zoom.
It's just a big iPod.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, guys. Behold,
See?
it's an actual iPod.
It's just a big iPod.
It was one of my friends in high school. Like one of my friends had it in high school, and when I got a new drawing tablet, we swapped it. So I got this for my old drawing tablet.
Cards Against Humanity time. Hold up the iPod. See, this is a perfectly regular iPod. This is the bigger Blacker D.
Amazing.
Leon, if you want to interject, Nano is spending a lot of time walking in and out of ARC. If you are indeed an ARC member, you can approach her if you want.
Yeah. And Magpie, you managed to make most of the stuff anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a couple won't be reachable, so there might be still some stuff that is not being cleared.
I will spam their customer service email.
Okay.
Make sure I reach them at one point.
Okay. So, anyone going to ARC?
Magpie would probably go in.
I
Lots of
mean,
time there.
just for my kid.
Magpie would probably go in every now and then to check for like repair and stuff like that, repair commissions, shit like that you can do in her spare time.
You guys receive a group call
Ooh boy.
Hello?
from ARC.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
I will
This better
add
not be a
Lemuria
video
into
call.
the call because apparently the system did not register him.
No, it's just a did register the new person.
No, I think he's I think he just disconnected.
Oh, okay.
Just distracted.
Yes.
Oh, he's here.
We received
Never mind.
a call.
Oh, group call. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. The
DJ.
Menagerie, right? Is this a Menagerie team?
Yes.
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 We are noticing that there is a slowdown on your activities. Is everything okay? Do you need any sort of cancer? Do you need anything?
They have not noticed all the minor jobs I've been taking.
And the ones I've been taking.
It's a
Yeah,
group
you
job
guys-
for the team.
You don't
Panda?
take group jobs, like you're taking
Okay.
personal jobs.
Panda's been taking more jobs than just crafting so they can better themselves for when they finally finish up what they're making for Dennis.
Okay.
We might be
Taking a few
in.
days off. Jesus Christ.
No. We have that. Like, of course, good rest and taking care of mental health is always good. But we did notice that one of your members didn't frequent for bed. Not Mouse is the handle. What's going on with them?
I believe he's retiring.
Yes.
Oh, he's retiring?
Yeah.
From freelancing at least.
Okay.
Or at least taking a break for the most part.
All right. Would you mind if I write them, getting confirmation?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Please do by all means.
Okay, thank you. John,
Yes.
you receive a call.
No, he's gonna pick up.
Hello, Handel Nautimos. I'm Janine from ARC.
Hello, Jean.
Janine from ARC.
Jaina, sorry.
Jaina. Sorry, Jaina.
I'm Jaina from ARC. I just had a chat with your team. It sounds like you're retiring from ARC. You're
For the moment, yes.
okay. Does this mean you're stepping down from your position in the Menagerie team?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have time for a short survey on the services offered
Of
and
course.
your experience?
Go ahead.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your team efforts and your affinity with rest of team members?
10.
Okay. Anyone you will single out as a more trustworthy or a more proficient individual in the team?
No.
Okay.
You don't play favorites.
Amazing.
You don't play
Okay.
favorites.
In all this, how would you value on a scale from 1 to 10 the services that ARC provides to its members?
10.
Thank you. How would you value the diversity of jobs that are found in the ARC board?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, of course.
10.
Okay. We're almost done. Don't worry.
Can't believe you did them like that.
Is there any note that you will write, like, recorded about our activities or your team's activities?
No.
All right, perfect. And thank you for your services for ARC. We're glad that you've chosen us to do your business. I know there's not a lot of choice out there on the sector, but at the same time, it's still nice that you found us trustworthy for your work. And with that, we're gonna set you as suspended or retired completely.
Suspended.
Suspended, okay. You're gonna get suspended. You won't receive any. I'm sorry. I just dropped a couple of pens. Don't worry. With that, you're not going to receive any more notifications about new jobs, and your position in your current team will be leave vacant.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
That is perfectly fine.
You're gonna need your ARC badge.
Thank you very much, and I hope you the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Naughty Mouse have left the group chat.
Yeah.
ARC doesn't try to reclaim your ARC badge?
Did we even have an ARC badge?
He's suspended. He's currently suspended. Like he's still on our roster, just in inactive members.
Okay.
Like I said,
It's
there's always
like
a
out of
possibility someone will
office.
come back.
I'm just saying, it's
Permanently on out of office.
terrible PR.
Damn.
Because imagine a bunch of ex-ARC agents that are currently suspended go out and commit a shitload of crime in their ARC badges.
I mean, there's records, so there's not really that much of a problem. Like, if you will try to use it, you will be liable of being sued by ARC as well, because you're trying to use a position for illicit activities.
Okay. Hey, didn't we do that?
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, we sort of did that when we worked for Janine. Though then again, we didn't really use our badges. Or
At this
McCleary.
point, Naughty Mouse is officially being taken out of the Menagerie roster.
Is it bad if I say yay?
No.
Thank you for camera froze, by the way. Mod. Oh, never mind.
He just gave us a hard fucking time.
As
Oh.
teams in ARC, do they have a minimum member count?
There's not a minimum member count, but at this point, your team has been listed for a while as a 5 members team. So
Is
about
Lemuria
half a
actually? Wait, is Lemuria registered with ARC?
yes, Lemuria
Ah.
is indeed registered.
Oh,
with
okay,
ARC
we
and
reg-
is
yeah,
registered
yeah.
with Menagerie team. You did go through that.
He actually got registered. Okay.
That was one of the first things I made him do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why we needed to visit the Mad Hatter.
Yes. Now I remember.
Oh, I'm so sad I won't be able to use him anymore.
Well, Lemuria
You
knows
never
him now.
know.
Lemuria can use him as a contact.
Yeah, you
Sure,
never
Yeah,
Yeah,
know.
true,
yeah.
but that was on John's shoulders.
Don't
I-
worry, John will probably come back at some point.
Yeah. Also,
At
the
some point.
There's a reason I said suspended and not retired entirely.
the
Yeah.
Mad Hatter is now part of the universe, so you can use him freely technically.
Oh yeah, no, I will
There we
intend
go.
to do that.
God, we just give you characters, huh?
I know, it's lovely.
Watching you written into the sequel, like, huh? Who the fuck is Maka? Short for Machiavelli?
But right, with that, your first week of downtime is officially over.
Eh,
Okay, so
Now.
is it now February?
It is. It's
oh my
Finally,
god.
Holy
February.
we actually survived a month.
shit!
We actually survived a month. Let's party.
A whole fucking
I
month.
would like to check in with Lemuria because he has been rather busy these few days in avoiding
Okay.
everybody.
Okay. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Still trying to figure out how I feel about this whole dying business.
The whole
Any
being
progress
dead
on the
thing.
research?
I haven't even looked at a book.
What
Would
is
you
liquor?
like some assistance?
No, I just think I might need a therapist who's robot friendly.
I'm confident we can find that.
Hmm.
this is that you can indeed find a number of safe, friendly therapists.
Really?
I will send him the list.
It tends to be a bit of a premium sort of service because usually synths are very rich people.
Mm-hmm.
But you can find you can find a number of professionals that do indeed deal with possible cyberpsychosis, with all that sort of stuff.
I'm gonna start looking into them then.
Okay. You find a number of possible contacts. What are you looking for? Are you looking for comfort? Are you looking for guidance? Are you looking for
Existential horror.
existential horror? I mean, that's always a possibility. You can
The
find.
effects, basically.
Yeah, if you're looking for that, you can definitely find a number about this. The picture of the guy is really kind of rough. Like, you can see that whatever this guy did, you can see that he has a number of scars. And apparently from his bio, you can see that he was almost lost to cyberpsychosis once.
Hmm.
And from that, he basically took a career path to help other people that are struggling with this sort of problems.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll like how much actually?
First consultation is free. Then there is an established fee per month.
Okay. And how much is that fee?
You need to discuss it with this guy.
Oh, okay.
Like, you first go to them, they assess the situation, decide what's gonna be the plan going forward.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Then yeah, I'd like to employ his services.
Okay. Are you gonna give him a call? Like, are you going to? The name is Adam Walensky.
Valinsky.
Has this really he has this tied hair or in a ponytail and very kind of steely yet gentle gaze with his green eyes. He's in his 50s, 60s, so in terms of age.
So I've got an important question to ask.
Yeah, please.
Does anyone remember what my made-up name was? Howard Redwood or something, wasn't it?
Something
Yeah,
like that,
Howard
yeah.
Redwood.
Okay.
What a strong name.
Yes, I like it. I love it.
Then yeah, I'm going to sign up. I'm going to give him a call.
Okay. You can hear a man's voice on the other side of the line. Yeah, this is Walensky's study. How can I help you?
I'd like to see about starting therapy.
All right. First consultation is free.
Okay.
I'm at, and it's gonna give you a location. I will tomorrow at 6 work for you.
Assuming I'm free, Joe.
You will be free, yes.
Then thank you very much.
You're welcome. What name should I write down?
Howard Redcliffe. Oh,
Oh.
Howard Redwood even.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure. Perfect. Well, see you tomorrow, Howard. Have a nice day.
Thank you too.
Would you prefer to walk there on your own, or would you like a ride?
I'd like a ride, actually.
Very well.
Sorry, I seem to have slipped into my phone voice there. IRL. Hello. Yes. Old robot.
You take a ride the next day. It's a kind of cloudy day. It's starting to drizzle. The warmth is slowly picking up, not enough yet to get rid of all the snow, of all the ice, but at least it's starting to feel like a February. It's a very good early start February sort of thing. And you arrive in front of an apartment building with and a hollow sign of Walensky with giving a pitch about services. I know heard of being burdened by metal, and I can help you deal with that. Even without having to get rid of what you might need for living.
Okay. But
Sorry,
what do you mean?
I know this is just a pitch that this guy has in front of his study. Like it's
Oh, right.
like a billboard in front of his side of operations. You know.
Okay, yeah.
So are you going? Are you both going up? Is Nana coming with you?
No, I'm a big boy. I think I can take the stairs by myself.
Very well. Would you like me to wait, or will you call me when you require pickup?
I'll call you.
Very well. Take care.
Okay.
I'm gonna drive off, giving him his privacy.
And I'm going to go in to get therapized.
Okay. So
I
as you
would recommend we probably don't roleplay this bit.
okay. As
Because
you wish.
I've got issues and you're not a therapist.
No, I know. I mean, it depends if you want to go through it as a character. So, but okay, we're going to leave it at that. I will say the guy is pretty good at what he does. He will talk you through the various parts of cyberpsychosis. It will talk you about how to keep track of your humanity through life as a saint, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I will say you can recover 1 point.
Okay.
And
I'm now at
Nice.
cyberpsychosis 0.
you can't. You will always be at least at 1.
Oh. Well, that was a waste of time.
I mean, at the same time.
At the end of the 2-hour session, well, I knew that.
No. This is the life of a saint. Like, you will never get cyberpsychosis 0.
Mhm.
Even if you get enough implant to get a cyberpsychosis 1, that means that you will need to give that in check. As long as you have either the implants to go over the limit, or as long as you're alive in that body, basically.
One day.
Be like, are you breathing? Hold on. Do I have news for you?
What?
I don't know. What?
What?
Am I breathing?
Yes? No?
I'm
What
really
the fuck was I
confused by
thinking
this.
about?
I don't know. You just asked if we were breathing and you have something for us.
I don't know. Just complete autopilot
Okay,
response.
I'm gonna go put my cyberpsychosis back up a bit.
We're bitches.
Oh.
Oh.
Maud is entering
Okay,
ether
well,
starvation IRL.
But yeah, what I can say is, once you have the services of this guy, if you go if you go lower in cyberpsychosis, this will give you a really high bonus to recover if you take a session with him. It's gonna cost you money, but it's gonna be like a +5 to your check. Because you're actually getting help.
And I'm starting to become a little bit more normalized in my new body.
Exactly.
Nice.
I mean, not to make the comparison that I'm being therapized out of body dysmorphia, but
Yeah. No, I get that. Don't worry. It's just so that. Anything else you guys want to do? We can give a bit more of a time skip. You are still dating Janine, yes. Unless you were telling me otherwise.
What? My headphones popped out, sorry.
You're still dating Janine, unless you're telling me otherwise.
No. We're good. We're Gucci.
Yeah, you are. Like, she's enjoying the time together. She probably will take you on a couple of dates. Now that McCleary has her son back, the whole work environment got a lot less stressful. Like, McCleary just became a lot more personable, a lot more friendly as a person and as an employer. So she is having a really good time. Yeah, she's an actual person. And what you hear is that they're basically, I mean, yes, she's not the person now. She's still a politician. They're basically trying to frame this whole thing to make a good return to the political career. Like the whole, oh, my son is back. I'm really sorry about what happened during the event. No one could have foreseen that. I was in a really good place, but now my family is back together, and I'm a person that people can trust on, because you can see how happy we are as a family reunited, sort of shit.
I fuck with it.
Linkus. Is Nano aware that your ship is degrading?
I think I mentioned it in passing to Magpie.
Yep. And
by the way-
I have promised to look at it with Panda there.
Yes. By the way, yes, the chip is degrading, and you are currently at the last. After this week, you're currently at the last stage of 50%. Like you're just hitting 50%.
Mm-hmm. Right, well, that blows my theory that the lower it gets, the more dreams I have out of the water. So yeah, I'm gonna go and see about getting it fixed.
I mean, I will say that you will have had a number of dreams. Like they're getting a bit more vivid. They're getting a bit more real.
Can you say yikes?
But in your, I will tell you immediately. In your exploration, you will figure out that they're not tied to the chip integrity. If anything, as the chip is starting to get less performing, it's almost like there's a bit of an interference to them.
Okay.
Because the connection is getting really shaky with whatever sort of ritual we bound it with.
Okay, yeah, I want to have my chip repaired and then see how things go from there.
Mm-hmm. So, I need from Magpie and from whoever else is looking at this chip.
Panda, you should be looking at this with me.
What up? I'm looking.
Magpie,
Yes.
you will need to give me a biomechanics roll, and Nano as well if you're helping. Like if you want to look
Only
at
if
that.
he requests me.
It's up to you guys if you how many people you're getting into this.
I will, like, Magpie will most probably get Nano into this as well.
Okay, then I need both you Magpie and you Nano to give me a biomechanics roll.
15 for me.
Okay.
What am I here for?
You are here for what was the skill?
Engineering.
No, you're here for the essence.
Yeah, there is essence in the chip.
Oh.
So I will
know
say,
about this shit.
roll me alchemy.
Oh yeah, I can roll some fucking alchemy. I can do that all day. I can alchemize.
Multi-words carry me.
6.
Sleep deprivation is a hell of a drug, guys.
11?
That makes me a hell of a drug. That's your cushy a hell of a drug.
Biomechanics is not my strong suit.
16. Ooh, sorry, my brain's doing fucky wuckies.
They can hear.
You're going really weird. So, Magpie and Nano, you can't really. You have an idea of what's going on, but you can't really point precisely on what's causing the degradation. Like you know that it's degrading, but you can't pinpoint a single thing that would do this. Like you know it's happening, you don't know what is causing it. Panda, what you do know is that this sort of setup is not something you're familiar with, but you're familiar with essence. The essence in the circuitry is clearly losing power. You will need to basically, at a first glance at this, what you need to do is recover at the very least the purple essence to basically inject back into the chip so that it continues working.
Okay, so Panda just like takes out a little pad and writes this down in front of Lemuria, just like. So we're gonna need some purple.
You went really fucking quiet there.
Damn fucking.
There we go. Back.
Saturday and technical difficulties.
Indeed.
Yes.
I'm smiling, but I'm screaming. Fear me. So basically, we need some purple essence to just dump back into your ship. I'm not a big knower of how to handle the degradation of your chip. Leave that to these two. But all I know is you need essence.
Okay, how much?
Enough.
That sounds expensive.
For the quantity that you're talking about, I will say you will need basically at least 700 worth of purple essence. 700 credits worth of purple essence.
And where would we get purple essence from?
There are a
Rough
number of vendors, but
monetarily.
it's a very specific sort of essence that it's used to maintain ether inside it.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what, like the meta ether essence?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you just made 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pitch in with you.
Sure. I don't actually have
Yeah, I was about to
any
say.
expenses myself anyway.
I was about to say,
Oh,
let's
yes,
split 350, 350.
350, 350.
Yeah.
Oh, fine if you insist.
By the way,
You've been of the service to need it.
Yep.
Magpie and Nano, what you figure out by checking the connections, by checking all the various things, whatever is draining the chip, you know that this will be a monthly thing. Like you're looking at 4 weeks, 5 weeks of autonomy before you need to actually refill the essence.
Lemuria might need to fill this up quite frequently. From what I can see here. For it to keep working,
It's
for you
the
to keep working.
equivalent of needing to eat.
What's
Yeah.
the average monthly income for a wage slave here?
It depends on what you're taking. Like, depends on the job you're in. Like, you can go for really low, like we're talking 600, 650 credits. To a good job will be like 1,200. A decent job, a decent decent entry level job will be 1,200. It's one of the reasons people get into freelancing. It's high risk, but you can get very good checkouts.
Okay, it does look like I'm stuck with you for the time being then.
Wow. Thanks would have been enough, you know.
Well, at this point, if I don't, I die, so.
Valid. I always wondered, why do you hate me so much?
I don't hate you, I just...
Oh, come on,
Yes,
he hates
but if you-
everyone.
Like, I answered then, but if people talked over me, they talked over me.
Well, I'll take a strongly dislike.
Lemuria,
I don't even strongly dislike this, I just don't forgive you.
Oh, what I
Do
do?
remember they still don't quite know what it is you don't forgive them for.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, but
You have never told
really
him.
told Bud about this.
They don't even know if they fucked up or not.
Yeah.
Oh.
They just don't know.
Oh, you moron. Okay. Okay, how about this? So, you remember those people you told to sit put in the ether storm? Back during
The
the
ones I
New Year?
told to migrate?
Hmm?
The ones I told to migrate?
No, the ones during New Year.
Yes.
Yeah, I told them to get away from
Yeah,
there.
you told her to stay alive and get away.
Yes, as
Yeah.
opposed to passing on and rejoining the Ether Flow and being cleansed and refreshed and sent back to Earth in whatever form, or whatever afterlife form happens, depending on a particular ideology.
Yeah.
So, as a result of your little suggestion there, they were all captured and enslaved by the corporations.
Hey, Jerry, can I just lose one drive?
Yes, you can.
All right, thanks.
You're gonna just lose it like that? Like, you don't even want to roll it?
Just lose it.
Okay, yeah, sure. Lose one drive.
Yeah. Panda starts fucking crying on the spot. Just like, oh my god, I'm so fucking sorry.
Don't apologize to me, I made it out.
Shit.
Magpie's gonna hand Panda some tissues.
No, I fucking did this.
Yep.
I mean, sure, I didn't know. But I still caused it.
She's gonna force the tissues in your fucking hand.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I could understand why I'm not forgiven. Yeah.
Is yeah,
That's all there is to say on that subject.
yeah, no, understandable.
Let me just go ahead and smark off that digit. Like, there's no reason to roll that. They hurt, it's hurt.
What is Panda feeling right now?
They're feeling like all the words Lemuria has ever called them that weren't especially good.
Understandable.
I feel like a fucking dumbass that should have done more research.
As you rake your brain about this, I will say that Panda wouldn't have known. Like, I can tell you quite for sure. Like, this sort of stuff is the stuff of urban legends. What you're witnessing right here, like, it's the sort of stuff that people.
Well, people
Gone
really
as-
haven't seen Panda cry before, huh?
No.
No. So far, Panda has been a strong little bitch. Staff stood proud through everything, but innocent fucking people have just been enslaved. It's not shit Panda can even do. Like, that's why they didn't even try to make an excuse for themselves. Just like,
Oh fuck.
sure, they knew they didn't do any. They didn't know. They still couldn't make an excuse because of the magnitude of the action.
Yeah.
And this whole time, Panda's been on this hell-bent quest to avenge them and what happened when Panda put them in an even worse situation.
It's a fucked up word. And I will say, with that, considering the time,
I need some astral kush.
yeah, we might go on a little break.
Oh,
Considering it's about that time. We hope you
Really is
enjoy.
the episode where we all just drop bombs, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the episode where everything comes crashing down. I love it.
I want to eat some math rocks.
So, here's the thing. We're gonna go on a little break. We're gonna be out for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go eat. We're gonna go wash our hands. All that good stuff. I'm gonna go turn on the lights because it's getting really dark, and I will become just
Spooky wookie.
I already did the light.
a spooky wookie person on the camera. After this, we're gonna come back and Lemuria.
Hmm.
Now that the ship is being restored, I will leave for a moment.
When we get back.
When we get back, yes.
I'm going to warn you now, I might be a bit late because I've got to run out to get a new power key for my...
Oh, yeah, sure. Don't worry.
In that
In
case,
case-
do you want to do it now?
Yeah, if you want, we can do it now before we go on break.
And then he doesn't need to feel rushed.
Yeah, okay. Can we do that?
Okay. Yes. I will need you guys to.
Hold on 1 second. Kara, we cannot hear you.
Yeah, Kara, you're muted.
I muted myself, so the way we can do that is that Dawn, you mute everyone apart from Jerry, Linkus, and me, because I need to hear it to broadcast it.
I mean,
Or
it's
definitely
up
not
to you,
mute.
Linkus. Do you want to do this in secret, or do you want to do this with the party? I'm gonna ask
I
you.
do not mind. It may be something that only I'm experiencing, but I don't think it's a particularly big secret what happens in my life.
Okay, good.
Okay, then.
Yeah, we don't need to do any sort of
Funky shit.
shenanigans to get this thing going. It happens shortly after the chip is restored to full power.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the counter as the essence is being injected in, going 50, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 99, 100. And suddenly, black.
The fuckers have killed me!
Had to take him out.
You feel.
And I realised I knew too much.
Of course it'll be Panda that fucking ends you. They seem
I
to be
can't
really
live
good
with
at
this
that.
shame. Let's kill the only witness. Oh, no.
Ah, blameless.
So, you move back and you feel this pull again. You feel this very harsh pull this time. It's almost like as soon as the connection got restored, like as soon as the integrity got restored, that strength of bond just pulled you like an elastic band back into your astral body. You open your eyes and you see again the vast expanse blocked by the rooms and the sigils and the pillars that are floating in the astral plane in the fortress, in the hive that you're stuck in. And you're back in that cell with those rooms just glowing and pulsing, now even brighter than the first time you saw them.
If I remember, I tried to break through them last time and then
The
wore
first
myself out.
time, yes. The first time you tried to break through and lashing out against these things, you felt something was bad as you were doing it. Like, you probably, in your panic at lashing out, you remember that you felt this weird sensation as your silver string was getting corroded almost. But there was one room that seemed to be less damaging than the others. This time, in the distance, you're hearing voices.
Cool?
You can
Okay.
hear a couple of people. Not at your cell, but close by. You can hear first one is a female voice going, "What the fuck is wrong with this match? I'm sure we connected them well." And you hear another voice, a more masculine voice, but you wouldn't really be sure of their like it's more masculine, but it's not recognizable as a voice.
Mm.
Going, "Oh fuck, do I know? I hate this job, anyways. Look at all these people. Yeah, but we're making an intense breakthrough into this research field. You know that. It's gonna be worth it." There it goes. Is it? Have you seen them? They shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here. At the same time, so I can find a better chief than this one, and bitch has to eat.
It has to eat. It is
The other
what
one
it is.
goes, "Well, if bitch has to eat, then you keep your moral quandaries out of his work." I'll reject the connection of that ritual. Give me an awareness check, please.
Let's see. 13.
Okay, you can. The voices are coming from up and to your left, and moving your head a bit, you can see the figures moving around, like floating around in the Astral Plane.
Can I just briefly interject?
Do tell.
For people that are watching and might not have seen everything that we have done so far.
Mhm.
Lemuria, what do you look like?
A big fucking snake.
Fucking snake?
Very
Yeah,
detailed.
A incredibly vibrantly coloured viper.
Nice, nice.
And when you say big, like 2 meters, 20 meters?
So I haven't been able to go into the specifics with Jerry, but basically, what's the upper limit?
You're talking like first thing first. Remember, it's still vaguely humanoid. Like considering it's a transposition of a spiritual form in the body, in case you're a gate crasher, you will still need a base humanoid form. Like Panda has still a humanoid form.
So you're more
So-
of a Naga than a full-on Viper.
Yeah, more of a Gorgon.
But I will say,
That was not what I signed up for.
I did tell you that.
No, I heard snake, and I get to be snake.
Okay.
Snake.
You're a snake with arms.
Still,
Snake wants to snack.
it will be I would say a mutation will have either Tor or Naga. I could work with Tor as a snake Tor, or Naga. It is, but I mean it's bigger. Naga is still, not enormous. Tor will be bigger.
I mean, since it's not like physically in the world, so to say, like I think there still can be some like difference between a physical gate crash form and an aether one. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
So-
like, as a gate crasher, we'll still need some certain things that a character needs. You will be, yes, I will say about 3 meters? 2-3 meters?
Bizarra was longer.
I mean, 2-3 meters, no, not uncoiled. 2-3 meters, like, still coiled.
Holy
like-
shit.
Audience, you gotta love us. We're just strong arming the DM.
I mean, it's
Fucking
still in late
crap.
alpha.
No,
So, yeah.
I mean, Bizarra is a Naga character that was made way back, who was 4 meters long.
With
Tail
the
to
whole
hip.
tail, yes. Like, if you count the whole tail, I'm talking, like, with the tail out of a question, just as up, like, standing up person.
So probably
Yeah, it's
around
gonna
10,
be
15
3
meters uncoiled.
If you can stand up the tip of your tail, yes.
Yeah, but like lengthwise, like it's still, since it's a snake.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of length. Like, it's a big snake.
It's a big snake.
Baby, that's a whole lot of lamp.
That's a whole lot of danger, Noodle.
I
Snake.
prefer no proof.
Snake. Severus Snack.
Anyways, sorry for the interruption.
Anyway,
Please continue.
I don't want it. You can see these two figures up and to your left that are inspecting the various cells, and you can see that the other people in the cells seems to be dormant. They're slowly approaching you.
Okay, so the
Wait,
how do the other cells look?
They look similar to yours. Like, they're looking like they are. They're looking like they are these sort of hives, like hive cells.
Mm-hmm.
Think the Matrix hive cells.
And so there are people or things sleeping in them.
Yes, there's people just dormant in them. And you can see from time to time someone has a twitch, and you can see these connections from the cells into various little nodules deeper into the astral plane. You don't know exactly where it is. You know it's still part of a structure, though. You can see that there are the contours of other rooms, of other form structures into the astral plane.
Okay, then as these figures get closer, I'm just going to like flop back and pretend to be in fitful sleep.
Okay, give me a bluff, please.
Fluff.
A bluff?
That's what I was made for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Watch him horribly
Fucking
fail.
Hidden caboodle.
Possible.
Possible. Plausible. Self-destructive, even.
Oh no.
Oh yes! That's an 8 for those who are listening to us.
What did you
That was a
roll?
whole ass 8.
It's a whole ass 8.
Four.
Yeah, I see that.
It's the roundest number you can get.
It's like in a
A
roll for
whole
us.
ass 8.
Like his neck, or like our viewers.
Snake.
God damn it.
It's almost the Ouroboros, but with a band.
Give me a second. The two come down to your cell, and they start checking the various rooms, and one of them looks at them and goes, this is weird. Seems to have some sort of there's something like some of the rooms seems to have been put into some stress. And the other one looks at you. Like you can't see them, but you can feel the gaze as they look into the cell. Fuck, whatever we sent this guy. Big Snack here must be having one hell of a time. Look at all the twitching.
Snack. Snack.
And
Snore. Snore.
do you think that they can hear us? and the other one, you can, as this happens, you can feel this sort of energy flowing around the hive. You can see like the glow of energy as the hive is being.
Oh yeah, snakes don't have eyelids.
Oh shit! You're right. You see them. You can see. You can see as we go through. One of them goes, I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to think about it. Look at the containment. Isn't this the one from the batch where we got like a couple months ago? Everyone goes, yeah, that was it's him. I don't know. There's something. I need to check something. Give me a second. Yeah, there we go. Probably it's nothing. These things degrade all the time. Problem of working with prototypes. Well, it's still connected to its socket, so I guess it's alright. What you see in front of you is a theomorph. As we intend for theomorphs, angels, devils, all sorts of heavenly sort of gatecrashers.
Celestials.
Things to do with theology.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's
That's it.
this angel with this. The most striking part of this angel that you can see is that the wings that she has behind her back, there are 2 rows of them. And they have these golden flecks on the white, like there's this shimmering gold. She has really pale skin with striking green eyes, and some like underskin markings going down her neck. If she's a gatecrasher, you will be able to recognize her. The other one is a satyr. It has this really nice recurved horns. The skin is this darker tone, like this sort of olive tanned tone. They have a really androgynous figure, and they have this luscious fur on the legs, like luscious black fur with these white stripes on the legs. He goes,
He's wearing an Adidas pants, I'm sorry. He's wearing black Adidas.
I meant like zebra, but if you want to do it like that, yes. It has an Adidas stripe, so this satin legs. I may have this Adidas stripes on the satin legs. And
What a time to be alive.
yes, you will see them working on the various sigils and everything. And as we talk about the containment, you can see that they're touching a very specific sigil around the center of the hive. You now know where to put your focus if you want to look deeper into this.
Okay.
With that, as they keep looking at you from time to time, there's a moment when one of them kind of leans a bit closer to the hive, squints her eyes, like the woman squints her eyes, looks to it. I think this guy is, and you're pulled back.
Haha! Don't have to roll
Into your
bluff if I'm
body.
actually asleep.
Yes, exactly. Now, with this, I will tell you something. After the second time that you can manage to get this sort of connection, right? As long as you're over 75% functionality, you can pass me a drive 6-6, a drive 4-4 roll to get back into the astral plane, into your cell.
Okay.
Jerry, would you like to explain to the audience what that means?
Basically, we have a set of statistics called mental statistics. These are important to the characters in terms of these are basically their sanity. They have a number from 1 to 5 in the statistics, and to make a check on those statistics, they roll a number of d6s equal to their current mental statistics. So, Lemuria, how much do you have in drive?
3.
You have 3 in drive. 4 in drive
Oh no, not
means
4
that,
in drive.
oh, if you have 4 in drive, it means that on 46s, with that difficulty, they need to roll at least 2 4s and no 1s, because 1s cancel successes to succeed on the roll.
So 2, 4, 5, or 6.
2, 4, 5, or 6. Yes.
Okay.
Usually, checks go from 3+ to 6+, but when you get to higher difficulties, like in this case, Lemuria's body is a synth. It's a chip that they are still getting used to. They're trying to access the astral plane into a hive, so it's a lot harder for them to do this. That's why it's a 4-4 instead of being a 6+. A 6, because you can get more than a 6. But that's how mental statistics work.
Awesome.
So yeah, now you have access to the astral plane again. How does that make you feel? Knowing that you have that connection back. Lemuria?
Yep. No, yeah.
How do you
Honestly,
feel about having that connection back?
like knowing that it's now reliable, like that there's something you can act upon.
I feel like we got more agency.
Look who's being human. Oh, wow.
Ah.
Ooh la la.
CWTV reference. Ooh la la.
And with that, I think we can go on break.
Sweet.
I think so too.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
No more trolling, no more suffering.
Oh,
At
yes,
least
more
for 40
suffering.
minutes.
Yeah.
So, we're going to be on break. We're going to come back in 30 minutes. And we're going to pick up from where we left off. And we hope to see you there. We hope you're having fun. We're going to run a little ad during the break. So to try and keep, try and support the stream.
To try and keep the
you know,
lights on. Sorry.
I mean, at the very least, I need to
attempts.
turn them on now that I get up. But if you're enjoying this, please subscribe to our channel. Please follow us and subscribe to our channel. We have a Discord if you want to join us in the meantime. Let me just do the thingy. Discord.
Use that Amazon to get that Prime.
Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free on Twitch?
You can, yes.
Amazing
You get
value!
What
Things to take
saving?
out of context.
Give us those
We're
Bezos
shameless,
dollars,
and I
like.
love it.
Yes.
Give us
We
those
need
Bezos
your
dollars.
money. I have to buy my second Lamborghini.
No, we
that's
need money
right.
so that we can buy Liam a webcam. Or like
Yes.
this.
We need to buy him more ants.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah.
I might be sorting this out at some point when he comes down. Might not. We don't know. Everything's really up in the air about this.
Yeah.
I will sort it out in one way or the other. Like,
Send
you
us money
will
so it'll be more
join,
certain.
I spotted a change on the stream.
Oh, what happened?
What?
Leon has a different name now.
Oh, Leon does. We're gonna get back to that when we come back. Don't we?
Boy!
So,
Stop being
Bye,
cute.
good break.
see you in 30
Stop that for the-
minutes.
Yeah,
Stop
see
being
you.
cute. Stop that for the viewers.
And
See you, bitch. I'll
Bye.
fight.
we are back.
You can't see me on block.
We're back. Welcome back, people.
Give me
And
performance.
perfectly on time. Even if I'm completely out of frame. Give me a second.
Sorry, I was doing some adjustments on the thing and it just like, yeah.
This has let me know that I am 45 seconds behind in delay.
45 seconds? I have it like on no delay if it's possible. Low latency.
I mean, there's still
And there we
20
have
seconds on the
Leon.
countdown for me.
Leon.
We are live.
Yep.
And he's gone.
So, I'm going to apologize in advance for the noise that you can hear from behind, but apparently there's some sort of not party, there is festival like right under my house, basically.
Kids, annoying.
I see.
Yes,
It sounds gay.
it does.
Yeah, it's here, so
That's
I
weird.
will. I will. I
Thanks
will
for the-
comment on the gayness of it as when I can see it. I highly doubt the gay content of it is gonna be that high.
Thanks for the free music, assholes.
Yeah, exactly. Like thanks for
yes.
doing it.
Only we could have done this with the first session, or technically the second.
Nah,
So
my audio quality was so shit for that.
last
So was mine.
off, Lemuria just had a bit of a vision and a revelation. Didn't you? You're still with Panda, Nano, and Magpie, so are you going to tell them anything?
Snaky body, no.
What about a sneaky body?
I was so close. I almost realized myself. Oh, so infuriating. Okay. Thank
You're
you,
getting
both of
close
you.
to
I'm going to
bodiness
have
again?
to write things down. Does anyone have pen and paper?
Yes,
You
yes.
have a new system.
You have a built-in notepad.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
basically.
Fuck that hack.
Panda
bullshit.
literally. I did mention Panda literally had a pencil and paper at this and was writing down things that that Lemuria
Excellent.
needed.
Okay.
I think it's like recovering more memories and more details of the runes.
Give me I would say give me a ritualistic expertise check.
Right. Remember that I don't have a.
Yeah,
no, it's intelligence, isn't it? It's intelligence.
Yes, intelligence.
Yes,
Ritualistic
okay.
expertise, intelligence.
Oh, then yeah, this is gonna be. What?
10.
What did you roll?
2 on the D12.
You at the very least got the shape right. Like you
I just don't know what it means.
you're not sure about some of the runes that were used, but at least you have the base structure of a ritual down.
Mm-hmm.
What I can tell you is, whatever it is, it's a really specific sort of set. So it's not something that you will be able to mistake for anything else. Like this is some very specific sort of shit. You can see it already by the structure of the nodes and everything. So if you can find things that have this sort of structure, you will be one step closer. Or you could try to get back into the Astral Plane and get a better look.
Probably. I'm gonna have to start. I'm going to have to become Technosis.
Yes. Right.
Cool word.
I will say a couple more days pass, and Magpie,
Yes.
you receive a message from a surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
I did not pay her another visit.
Yeah, that would be
No,
one thing
but-
that Magpie would ask of Nano when she gets the message if she doesn't read it before she reacts. Yeah.
I
But
can't
no,
believe
it's-
you made a drow blush.
She is calling you, going, so, what's the state of your team right now?
We are 1 down, but there's still 4 of us. Like, 1 more person would probably be okay, or nice to have, honestly, but we are having some downtime at the moment, to be honest.
I mean, that's good to hear. I do want to spend more time with you, but at the same time. So, would you want something with someone more? Try to ask your people about it, because I might have someone that might be fitting your bill.
Okay.
Someone.
And she's just gonna send a message into the group chat. Guys, do we want 1 more person in our team since, well, John is no longer available? John has departed our
I'm fine with
crisis.
anybody.
What about the others?
What is their experience and references?
It's so the surgeon knows her or them. Well, the surgeon knows them, so that's all I know.
Be like, that's a plus.
Be like that sometimes, indeed.
Be like that sometimes, indeed.
We could set up a meet.
Okay.
Are they registered with ARC?
I don't know. I have to ask. And she switches line and. So, did you say are they registered with ARC? The guys might want to
I'm
meet
not
her,
sure.
meet them.
I know I know work is person, and they seem always to be on the hunt for a job. You know them.
Oh, okay. You could have started with that.
You've probably seen them. Leon,
Yes.
would you please describe your character?
So she is middle-aged,
Mhm.
4'11", so which I feel like might be pleasing in Magpie's eyes because finally someone shorter than
Another person shorter than me. Hell yeah.
she's thin with long blonde hair.
Giggles and Janine.
She's thin and short when she has long blonde hair that she keeps in a tight, neat bun, and she's got some pale green eyes, bit of it like a light tan, but that tan you can kind of see some freckles going on her face, as well as some like laugh lines and crow's feet kind of going across her face.
And would you remind me, please, the name?
Regina Ald. A U L
Because
D for the last.
I think the surgeon will know you by that. By that.
Yes.
So Reginaldo.
But yeah, the surgeon goes, yeah, you know Regina.
Oh yeah, I
Always around
remember
for some more
her.
credits.
Oh. I didn't know she was in. She wanted to start freelancing though.
She's been working with us for a while.
That's fair. I guess being a first responder doesn't really pay well now, does it?
Yeah, that's on.
Okay.
When bodies become paychecks.
Yeah, we can set up a meeting, like, so the others can meet her as well.
Yeah, sure. Let me give her your contact then, and
Okay. And change the line back to the others, and it's just like, so I actually know the guy. She has quite some medical experience, so that might come in handy.
We could always use more healing hands. Oh god, that was not on purpose.
That's what, yeah, I thought so, but yeah. I got her contact details, so we can set up a meeting whenever it's good for everyone.
Should I start up the grill?
Yeah, sure. Well, and I will actually add Regina to the group chat, obviously in a way that she cannot read back on the conversations that we had previously. But yeah, Leon, you get to pay.
That was adorable.
I feel like that was perfect timing. You said because Regina's handle is Balto.
yes.
Yeah.
Out.
So I guess that's your muse tone as well.
Yep.
Just dogs barking. So you get a ping that you have been invited to this group chat, and yeah.
When your muse tone scares the shit out of everyone else but you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of reprehensive to call her name. Apprehensive?
Mhm.
Because she's named Suka.
Suka is basically the Hungarian word of that people use for a female dog, so for bitch as well.
Yes.
That's the exact word.
She is a rescue dog from Hungary, so yeah.
So,
They
god.
deliberately picked that name.
Here are my dogs. One is named Suka, the other one Bliet.
Oh god.
Can you tell?
Oh, that hurt. Oh, that
I mean, between that and the Adidas stripes that we had earlier.
And that's basically what the people living in the UK know about Eastern Europe as a whole.
Yeah, the only thing they know. But yeah, So, Regina, you are introduced into group chat.
Hello. Yeah,
Yo, so
well, go ahead.
I'm grilling at 6 if you want to join. Everyone is invited.
The surgeon gave me your details, so we can ping you the location. Guys want to meet you, then decide whether. Well, I think we will want you in our group, but still, like, just you know how it is.
Of course. I guess I will call at 6.
Yeah. You got the location of where the house is.
All right. And I guess that's a confirmation on Regina's end.
All right, Regina, you
Okay.
arrive at the location, and I'm not going to describe again the big owls you are in front of. I
King
think
Mansion.
you, as a player, know it pretty well, but for the guys watching at home, Panda does live in a family mansion that has quite the size in one of the gated areas of one of the gated communities of Cerulean Springs.
Trust
this
fund,
is the second
baby.
time Gary has allowed Mod to do that.
Yeah.
Damn, it
And
feels
the
great
last.
to be a gangster. I mean, what you don't really know. Even though I was
well,
born with Jamaica.
I'm just gonna say, great things fall the hardest.
Don't they now? That's the truth.
So, just gonna say that.
I mean, to get into my pocket, you'd have to get into my sister's, and I don't think you want to hurt her yet.
Yet.
Yet. And that's good enough for me.
But yes, you arrive at the mansion. Is everyone there? Like Panda? Oh, yeah, of course, Panda. Magpie.
Magpie's gonna turn up late, probably.
Of course.
Of course.
Lemuria, would you like to come along?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Bringing all of my research notes with me.
Okay.
All right.
Oh god, has he seen Panda's library?
Yes,
I
and he
would
was
say at
not
this point,
impressed.
yeah.
He was probably unimpressed, yes.
Not his kind of books.
No.
He should be invited as well.
He didn't like my smut.
Panda,
Nope.
did you invite Janine?
She's already there!
Oh, you're moving in together. Okay.
Ooh la la.
Good to
No, she's
know.
just around a
Listen,
lot.
Listen, lesbians move fast. I can speak from experience.
She basically already moved in, but you don't know yet. She has already claimed half your wardrobe. That's her bit, okay? You don't have any illusions. She lives there now.
Just has taken most of Panda's old wardrobe.
But yeah,
Janine somehow now has a Jonas Brothers shirt.
Of course.
Of course, Jonas Brothers 3000.
You arrive at this location, and the gate is being opened by Dennis. Oh. And immediately, the moment that he sees you, you can see that he kind of very casually puts his right hand behind his back. So, friend of my mom?
I'm
suppose.
actually here to meet her. Apparently there's a vacancy in her team.
Oh, yeah, from that. Yeah, no, sure, come in. She's great and stuff. And he very subtly tries to make you go before him and just follows you.
Ah, yes, the curtsy we practiced. Just
Please don't see my arm. Oh.
arm behind the back.
And
Not feeling that, just stab.
Yeah.
I think
No, that requires 2 arms. I'm sorry.
I think Regina's just gonna, in the way that Dennis motioned with, I guess, his left hand, she's gonna towards that direction, and she'll just kind of be like, "All right, if I'm going the wrong way, he'll stop me at some point."
Yeah, well, don't worry.
Are you sure
Do
about
give me an
that?
awareness roll to see if you do give me medicine or a biotechnology to see if you notice weird movement, like the telltale signs of an implant.
Okay, let me see which one. Biomechanics is 4, medicine is 5. I will do medicine.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Every so often, I just see smoke coming up from Jerry's camera. I'm like, huh, who's the real simp here?
does the 19 do it?
Oh fuck yes, Jesus.
I don't
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
you indeed notice that, like, even if he tries to hide it, you do notice that by the movements, by the way that he holds himself, probably even by the posture with this sort of leaning towards where the weight is more, you can see that he must have a prosthetic.
She knows when a kid is trying to hide something.
Yeah, along with that, yes, you have quite the experience with that too.
I mean, it's Dennis. It's not like he's good at hiding it. He's had so much practice. He's not good at hiding it. Love the kid.
I mean, in his defense, he's really playing it natural. Like, he's really good at playing it natural. It's just the telltales of body language.
Yeah, and Regina's not gonna bring it up. She's just gonna keep going.
All right.
Poor kid.
He basically guides you from behind to make sure you get to the grilling area, which is not really hard to find. Like, you can see the fucking smoke. So
Exactly.
we're grilling. Guess where it is?
Guess where it is.
Everyone is pretty much well clothed because it's still February, you know. It's 6 p.m. on a February, so it's not like it's warm. It's still cold.
Panda's gotta have that best
And
mom
dark.
fucking apron on.
Yeah. And Dennis is going to look to go, Mom, can I just go back in case I can get in, you know?
Of course. Do
You're,
you?
yeah, no, it's just, you know, same old with guests.
Yeah. And Panda just like tucks their arm behind them, so it's just like, I got you.
Have fun. Please save one for me. They're really so fucking good.
Of course.
Thank you. And it just moves back in.
And once he's through the door, Regina's gonna turn to Panda and go, "So I take it he's self-conscious about his prosthetic?"
Yeah. Thanks for not saying anything about it.
I know.
Panda like takes the arm out from behind and just like comes in for the big
Like the
put her
handshake.
there.
Yeah, the handshake.
Put her there.
Balto.
Yeah.
Little reminder. You know that prosthetics for that sort of age are illegal. Like, actual functional prosthetics. They will have normal, like, prosthetic arms, but not implants, basically.
Yeah. It's one of those things where she's like, she realizes this, but also it's a kid, so she's not exactly apt to rat them out.
Yeah.
She'd be more likely to rat the person, to go after the person who gave him the prosthetic than the kid who had the prosthetic.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Panda's just like, yeah, just signed the adoption papers last month. He's had a real hard time, but he's doing better now. Anyway, I'm Pussy. Nice to meet you. Pronouns they them. May I ask yours?
I am Regina. Pronouns she her.
Badass. You can call me Panda, by the way.
Awesome.
Most people do. For some reason.
Wonder why.
I wonder why.
I-
Tana has said they called them this before the gate crashed.
I will say, as this conversation happens, Magpie, Nano, and Lemuria can turn up.
Okay, with my afternoon coffee.
Yeah, I think with the comment, Regina's gonna give like a low chuckle because she thinks, oh, it's that tongue in cheek. Oh, I wonder why people call me this.
I don't know.
Beep, beep. I have arrived.
Tana just like leans her head over the fence. Get in, bitch.
Are you gonna open the like garage door or whatever the fuck?
At this point, you have a remote for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can easily open the gate.
Get a little clicker remote.
Yeah, just like
It's-
thing.
Honestly, Dennis didn't ever need to be there. It's just that he heard about
New
you
people.
people. Yeah, exactly.
He
And
just heard the people. He's nosy. I taught him well. He's nosy.
it really is.
He's a kid, of course he's nosy.
I probably picked up Nano and Lemuria then on my way here.
Okay.
If they wanted to be picked up, that is.
Yes.
Okay.
Lemuria can't be torn away from his research at the moment, so...
He's just like being nanny carried by
Yeah.
Nanny.
Nice. Just in one of those like. Yeah.
Yeah.
The baby
Exactly.
Oh, right, Kara, I'm gonna write you something.
Oh boy.
Old man baby bot.
Old man baby bots. It's gonna be Discord, right? 1 second, I have to punish a cat. Run! She was tearing apart a plastic bag.
Oh no.
Ah, okay. Understood.
Okay.
By the way, Reginald probably knows Magpie as Magpie. I think out of everyone, probably only the surgeon knows her actual name.
Probably yes. Like
Yeah.
the only person that will know that will be probably the surgeon.
The surgeon and
Fuck
her
with
brother.
McGee.
Hmm?
Fuck with McGee.
What?
It wasn't funny. Don't worry.
With McGee.
Yeah, the only two people who know Magpie's actual name is the surgeon and her own brother.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
her father, obviously, but yeah, that's family.
Speaking of, kind reminder that you will need still to call.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So, you arrive.
I will navigate Lemuria to an empty table
I can smell food.
and put his paperwork down.
Oh.
I go to work at the empty table.
I hope it's on like the. It has a cover over it in case it starts raining. What is it? It's not balcony. It's a terrace. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
English. I know
and
it.
Lemuria suffered a massive lapse of attention. Are we having a picnic?
You are having a grill.
Barbecue.
In my backyard, yes.
We are meeting our potential new teammate.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop working.
Okay.
Yeah, like Magpie walks up. I
Well,
guess we know each
enjoy
other.
yourself.
Yeah, we've met a few times in
We
passing.
met a few times. Also, just ignore him. It's just like, yeah. He lives in his own little world.
He has reason to.
So yeah.
So,
To Nano and go, "Hi, nice to meet you."
Oh, you're gonna actually talk to the droid?
Yes.
Greetings. Pleasure is mine. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Curious.
Hmm,
So, how did you end up applying for a job at ARC?
Money's been tight recently, and first responding doesn't really pay well as I would like it to. And I have a family to feed, so kind of needed to get
And
something.
you're willing to risk your life to feed that family?
Of course.
This is not a group that takes easy desk jobs usually.
Yeah. Well, I've been
So
shot
if
at.
someone offers,
So I have been shot at enough times working just first responding. So it's nothing I'm not used to.
I wonder what's the first response to a bullet in that ass.
So, tell me about your experiences. What kind of skills are you bringing to the table?
I am an EMT, so I bring a lot of medical knowledge, bit of biomechanism as well. So I do know how to, I guess, fix implants, and I think that might go
That's a
over.
basic knowledge that could aid us with minor injuries, yes, thank you.
I do have a bit of experience with a handgun as well, so I'm not completely defenseless.
Yeah, I was about to say, Leon,
Yes.
do keep in mind, as an EMT in 2017, you probably will have had to shoot people to get
Yeah,
people
there's a
out.
reason why you put in the medical in the medical personnel thing in the manual. One of the things you gave was handgun for the thing.
Mm.
So
there's lots
Not
of
to hit
drugs
you
in
with
that
this
in your
Hippocratic
class.
lead.
Have you ever been in Old Town, Leon?
You probably had a couple of calls,
Yeah.
but they tend to get usually lost in the chatter.
False, I'm about to hit you with this Hippocratic
Yeah.
lead.
How are the kids, by the way?
we're doing pretty good. Thankfully, Jacob. Sorry, forgot what I.
New character, who it is?
Oh no.
We don't
New
like
character.
Jonathan's around this table.
Elliot. Elliot is the name I gave the son. Sorry, completely forgot what name I gave the son. So, Elliot has one more month of medication, then he's finally free of it.
Ah, nice. Good to hear. Good to hear it worked out.
Oh, you're also a mom?
Yeah, I have 2 kids.
Hell yeah. I'll grab a burger and some fries.
You're offered burger and fries.
How many
can
lives
offer
have you
burger and
taken and
fries.
how many lives have you saved?
Enough and enough.
That's very direct.
Too many and not enough.
She tends to be like that.
I'd say I've taken 13 lives, and
It's a lucky number.
I lost track of how many I've saved. I don't even know where to begin. I'd have to go through my entire work history to actually pinpoint that exact number.
How many colleagues have you lost?
5.
What's your favorite color?
You like jazz?
As I said, just ignore him. Like, he's a special type of
No,
nutcase.
poses a good question. What's your favorite color?
Light blue.
Panda goes into the house, brings out a bunch of fabric that is light blue, and hands it to you. Like this.
Yes,
Great,
I
expect sweaters.
do.
I'm gonna turn my arm into a shotgun and point it at the red head.
Jeez, okay.
No, I see the point.
Is there a reason you're doing this?
I will say, Malto.
Yes.
Considering the suddenness of his fame,
Uh-huh.
do roll me a drive. You're not gonna.
Good.
It's not gonna be a panic thing, but at the same time, all of a sudden, in the middle of fucking grill, someone's pointing a shotgun at your face. It's not the setting you're used to. The whole shotgun pointed at face.
Does that work?
Fish are friends, not food.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit! Yeah, no, that's good. You have like you what this? You know what you're here for. You know you need this. So, fine.
And
You have a
not only
shotgun
that,
pointed at
but
you.
to be a first responder, you need to
Balls
do
of steel.
pressure.
Yeah.
So it's one of those. She's been shot at before. She's lost colleagues. She unfortunately take lives in her time. It's a steel the nerves thing, but is
Yeah. No,
Did I-
absolutely.
did I say something particularly worrying to you, or is this just a show of power?
Oh, sorry, I'm just enjoying the fact that none of the other players are shouting at Nano right now.
No, 'cause I can
Almost
see
all
the
to say
I know what you're doing.
Nano,
Magpie is just.
I know that you're testing her. I don't believe you'd randomly shoot someone in the face at a dinner party. But still,
Oh, if you did, it would
I
not
have
be
just
mine.
offered this woman a burger. If she could not have buckshot near her face while I have offered her a burger, that would be nice.
Nothing.
Can you
Nothing
please put away the
ruins-
guns
ruins it.
for the dinner?
Nothing ruins a quarter pounder quite like about half a pound of lead.
I mean,
It's just like
If you-
overpowers the taste.
Not wrong.
if you knew what we put in the meat in 2070,
Seasoning.
Eh,
Oh,
Seasoning.
there's a spider on my monitor. Come here,
Oh,
little
no.
spider. It's a tiny one. Come on. Oh,
up?
fucking eat. God.
Bring it back in.
Yeah, I am very curious as to Nana's response to those questions, or to that question.
I want to attempt to swipe the legs from under them with my tail.
okay. Roll me an attack.
Magpie is
And
just
they're gonna pick
sitting
up their
back.
bow.
Sitting back, eating chips like it was popcorn, and just like looking at this whole fucking thing. It's like,
Either you
What, did you already eat all the breadsticks?
we can do it two ways. Either considering that this is not like proper combat, you can either roll me an attack and see if you roll higher, or you can roll me an in athletics or a grapple, and you roll me an evasion coordination. What about you?
I'm fine if you want to do the if like the evasion versus the acrobatics versus athletics kind of thing.
Okay, let's see.
Can I try to shoot just past Nano, just like side of the ears kind of thing, to say, can you please stop?
That would be an intimidation.
Wait. Tails attack with the tails is 1d order lower, right?
Yeah, it's one the order lower.
Okay, so then it is 2d10. Yeah, then You need to be the 14.
Please cease.
I didn't roll too great.
8 plus 2.
That is a
Out
tie,
here.
Jerry.
Wow.
Oh fuck! On a tie,
You
the
both
defender
fall over
will-
and eat shit.
No, on a tie, the defender will win, so that counts as a success for Balto.
So I feel like
Oh,
maybe
Balsa's just kicking your ass, dude.
I
Not
feel
to
like maybe,
mention that's a maxed out dice as well.
I feel like the tail like hits her in the back of the legs and she winces, but she doesn't buckle over.
Oh.
Yeah, just
Can I use my... Hey, Jerry, can I use my enhanced strength dice for this?
And what?
My enhanced strength die.
You can if you want, sure.
I am so curious as to what's going through Nana's head right now. This is great. I love it. So,
Panda's about to
said that you
bitch.
didn't want me here.
Panda's voice squeaks. Can you please stop?
Oh god! Oh no! Oh
Fucking great!
Our first critical failure.
no! Oh no!
Jerry, how does this work with your momentum system, darling?
Well, I mean, I will say, as your Panda, you are cooking, you're flipping the burgers and everything, right? And all this shit is going on in front of you. You kind of just turn around and you're about to say, "Would you please?" And as you do that, you hear this crashing noise as your hind quarter just hits the barbecue. You feel this pain in your side, like burning pain in your side, as half of a burgers are just lost to the ground.
Fucking hell.
And you can all feel this scent of singed fur. Please take
Can I roll?
Evasion. Stamp
no,
this shit out my ass.
I
you
don't
can't
think
roll
so.
this one.
This
You
is
take,
self-inflicted.
I'm
3
trying to minimize damage.
3 points of burn damage.
This is fucking self-inflicted.
You could have just said you didn't want me here.
I don't think that's what she means.
Do you think that is what's happening? Do you think you would still be standing here if I did not want you here? If I considered you a threat to any of my team members?
Oh, for goodness sake, Nano, tone off the bitch.
Sweetie, she's just testing you.
It's a haze.
And I disapprove. But I also get where she's coming from.
Lemuria, would you care to be polite and introduce yourself then?
Hello, I'm the one with the excessive emotional baggage. I wave and go back to my work.
Yeah, it comes with the territory.
Panda, it still hurts, by the way. Your side is still
I'm trying to booty stamp it out. Booty stamp it out in the grass.
Magpie's probably gonna walk up and she probably has a glass of water and just pour it over, just to cool it down or something.
It's just, okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're gonna be alright. Don't worry.
Panda's
I'm
gonna,
okay.
after this baby bear plop to the ground, just fucking and stare at Nana like pissy baby.
I am ignoring them. You're gonna have a lot of work joining this group. I do hope you realize that.
Panda's gonna... Jerry, can I spend a few corpus ether points in a...
You can,
Make-
that will be just 4 points. Nothing bad, it's just 4 points to make it automatic without even rolling.
Oh no, I'm not trying to heal. I'm trying to do something incredibly stupid.
Magpie and sorry, go ahead.
You know those Oni masks?
Yes.
Can Panda do
you-
devil face?
Yes. Technically, you can. It's just bone restructuring. It's gonna hurt like a bitch.
No.
Just saying.
Can I hurt like a bitch?
In the meantime, Magpie is
No,
just
It's
gonna.
not worth it. Can I do it with just the skin?
Yes.
Magpie gonna. Magpie gonna ping Balto, please don't take what Nano is doing as an offense. She just wants to keep us safe.
So, as you're saying that, Panda, you lose about, I will say it would be 5 points of ether for something like this.
Okay.
Without having to roll, like, this is to make it, like, on the spot. It goes.
Okay.
And, Magpie, as you're saying that, you can see Panda's androgynous face just starting to melt and reform.
Magpie is just gonna turn on her heel and bolt into the house. She is not gonna watch this shit again. She is not gonna fucking watch this shit again.
For goodness sake. Would you excuse me for a moment, please?
This is why I don't talk to any of you.
Amazing.
The kind of behavior you would like to inspire in Dennis.
Well, Dennis is inside. And I'm petty.
You think he is not watching the stranger his mother invited into his house?
Well, hopefully he's watching the stranger instead of his mother.
You look up 2 floors and you just see Dennis with his face pressed against the window, just watching his entire thing go down.
Oh god, what the fuck? I'm so glad you decided to do this sort of shit in the comfort of your and the privacy of your home. Because if you pull this shit outside, like this will
You
be.
are supposed to be an example for a child learning how to wield ether.
I mean,
I
a
do
bad
not
example is an
approve of this
example as well.
careless use of a resource that has saved many lives.
Jared, can you confirm that Dennis is at a window watching?
Oh, of course he is.
Okay, I'm gonna look up and say, this shit costs too much ether to be petty. Don't be me.
I doubt he can hear you through the window.
Too much fucking ether
I'd like to
to be
imagine that
petty.
I'd like to imagine Nano is chastising Panda while still aiming the shotgun at Balto's head. Just has the arm going out, and then she's just Panda.
You can see,
Yeah, please, this is clearly more than petty. Super petty, one might say.
Super
you
petty.
can see Dennis. You can see Dennis from the window with his sort of what the fuck face, just making a thumbs up with his mechanical hand. Like,
Good.
And Panda's frozen. They used too much ether to change their body.
There we go. She's back.
Madam, it appears
You
the
have a
Patna
point.
burnt themselves. Is this the kind of injury you are familiar with?
More often than not, yes. Doesn't look too bad over it.
Would you care to have a look? And I am gonna revert back my shotgun into a hand.
Okay.
While you do
Please
that,
don't
what
roll
would
up
you like
into
to
my
have to
house.
drink?
Water would be nice for now.
Still or sparkling?
Still, please.
With or without ice?
Without.
Very well. And I'm gonna walk inside
Thank you.
and fetch a drink.
I'm
And as
sorry
Nano's
about
doing
that. We're a scary bunch of shuffle fucks.
When you go in, I know.
Panda says we're still the only face on.
No, I reverted it.
Yeah,
clarify that.
when Nano walks in, like Magpie's, you can probably see Magpie just like crouching in one of the corners, just like looking at you. Did you stop it? Please tell me if you already stopped it.
The transformation itself is over, but the face is still contorted.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, no, she's just gonna stay in the corner, just like sitting down now.
I reverted it.
It slowly reverts back to the normal androgynous face.
Give it about 5 more minutes and you should be safe.
Okay, thanks.
Are
Unmute
you
Magpie,
okay?
you're safe now.
I just want to say, first impressions, you're doing a bang-up job on that.
Yeah. I just feel like yeah, I just don't want to be traumatized by that fucking bullshit again. Thank you. I've seen
When
this
the beginning
before.
of the
It was
movie is-
worse, but still.
When the beginning of the movie is too fire for you to handle.
That fucking idiot has grown wings before. And I was unfortunate enough to see that, so yes, no, thank you. I don't want more.
And Panda
Would you
was only
care
barely
in joining
drunk this
me
time.
to replace the cocktails with an alcohol-free variant before she gets to them?
Yeah, that would be. Oh shit, yes. And yeah, I am gonna help you with that, definitely. And I will probably gonna consume like a little bit of the alcohol one just so that I calm down a bit.
So as you're inside, you can see Janine with this, like, with sweater on, you know, very home-like sort of stuff. She looks at you, Magpie, and goes, "She did it again, didn't she?"
Yeah, she did.
Janine's just like learned how to handle my shit.
Can you just tell her not to? It's.
I'm gonna try to talk with her.
If you would
Thank you.
care to help Miss Magpie take out the cocktails, I will bring the water out.
Will do. And she's
And
gonna
I'm gonna
start.
lean in and say, "We hit the alcohol." Before she walks out.
Yeah, we don't want more of this shit, thank you.
So, Balto,
Yes.
I'm walking out with a big glass of water and I looked for the funniest funky straw Panda has because she has a lot.
Yes, you're right.
have you-
You're absolutely correct.
Have you found the penis straws just yet?
I don't think those
There's
are
worse in
appropriate
there.
right now. Put them aside for your next date with Rockster.
Do I have to
Balto,
open my
give me
mouth?
a first aid, please. It's a release check.
Yeah, especially with burns. I work in a kitchen. I know how to treat burns, so
Yeah, exactly. So,
I just figure out
Mood.
what it is. It's
I do not miss being a fry cook.
Oof.
yeah, you just don't need to botch.
Just don't botch. Don't
Don't
botch,
do a
please.
panda.
Don't cut off my tiny tail.
thank you.
How many?
Mr. Paladin over here be like, does a 19 hit?
Yeah. Basically,
Literally, Balto just goes over to one of the tables, grabs a bottle of mustard, shakes it a little bit, and then squirts them on the finger and starts rubbing it on the burn wounds.
Yeah,
Yeah, it works.
It's a bit stingy, but it's just
I got yellow ass.
Yeah, all you
I'm
like.
gonna have to
it's a
wash
burn-
this
it's-
shit out my fur today.
You basically have a mustard cutie mark.
Yeah. So like in this, so first degree burns, literally the only thing you can do is let them heal, and
Yeah.
mustard takes away the
Mhm.
mustard takes away the sting of the burn.
We're an
Mhm.
educational stream.
Yes, we are indeed.
Indeed.
Like
We're good. Like,
you've heard me talk about asparagus, and now we're
Yeah.
hearing about mustard.
Mhm.
We're also very poor.
we really are.
Yeah, we're very poor. Thank you for the 5,000 bits.
Here you go,
So,
man.
yeah.
3 years from now, people are gonna look back on this and they're gonna laugh their ass off.
Thank you. And Balto is just going to take a sip of water.
Sit.
After all this, I can just imagine a sip of water being like,
It's longer than a usual sip because it's one of those silly straws, so it has to.
Is it the simple Celestial or is it the glasses one?
It's a glasses one that wraps around the cup as well.
Oh god.
It's like 2 meters of straw before you.
You have to be like under the cup to actually drink it.
Basically, you don't. The glass is only there to feel the straw before you pull it in.
No, it's not that extreme, but it is
Oh,
still a straw because Panda does not have normal straws.
why would I have normal straws? The fuck do I look like? Not the person that made Oni face?
Listen,
I
if
hope you
were
look
an
like
act-
that.
Listen, if I had my own place and I had my own cups and straws, the only type of straws I'd have would be silly straws.
Yes,
Oh yes.
of
On
course.
spot.
I'm gonna make
Anyways.
sure that the barbecue is still stably standing up.
It is. There's just a couple of burgers lost to a tragedy.
Oh, that's a pity. Shame. That's a shame.
You can see it. You can see.
How old
a
are your
little-
children?
My children are doing good. Thank you for asking.
How
How
old are they?
old?
Oh, I heard how are your children? I go, they're very good.
Yeah, yeah.
My
Exactly the people you don't want to ask. You don't want to hear asking how are your children.
After a shotgun pointed at your head.
My oldest is 17 and my youngest is 8.
I'm also dealing with a 17-year-old.
They're fucking wild. I shit you not.
Shara, I saw that eyebrow wiggle.
Sure.
We see everything.
I'm not saying shit.
Are you gonna start shipping her with everybody now?
Listen, polycule. It's a polycule.
Oh, fine. She can start a
It
harem. I don't care.
works.
She can date on my behalf.
Just don't hurt her or you die.
Indeed.
It's a
Well-
fair system.
When is your charge gonna turn 18, by the way?
Far too soon.
Indeed.
Good answer.
That's the
answer.
only right answer.
Good answer.
Oh, I need to figure out when Dennis has his birthday as well.
What the fuck is Dennis's age even?
What are they studying?
What?
What
What
are
are
your
they
children studying? Are they seeking to step into your footsteps?
Not that I know of. Elliot wants to be a mechanist. So
I can just hear Magpie getting enthusiastic already.
I cannot count the amount of things he has taken apart and put back together in our apartment.
Are they correctly put together again?
Do they still work afterwards?
Well, the first few didn't work, but he's gotten better to the point where they actually work a lot better once he puts them back together now, which I'm thankful of.
At least it doesn't explode. Let's put it like that.
And, Sophia has grown this fixation on magic.
Has she shown any potential?
Well, she hasn't burned her house down.
Not everybody uses fire. Panda doesn't.
I'm not sure if she has or not. I don't know what to look for.
I think that would be better discussed with Lemuria or Panda. They have more experience in the field of magic than I do.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and before you ask, yes, the robot is aware of magic. He did a lot more studying on it than I did. You're only gonna need to figure out how to get him away from his papers.
Yes.
Right, I need to tell you something, Leon. Give me just a moment.
I will let you mingle with the others. I'm sure you want to meet them as well. BRB.
I know kids can be gate crashers. One of her kids is a gate crasher.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you remember that. Okay.
Yeah, I specifically planned that out in mind that one of her kids is a gate crasher.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Don't say I'm so sorry.
You're okay. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to sound harsh. I didn't realize.
There. Yeah, Maud dropped out. Probably she's gonna be back. Hopefully she's still online. It's probably just a phone thing.
Yeah, just phone stuff. I
There
think
they are.
I think her phone. Odd.
Did your phone die, Maud?
What?
Oh.
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
It is what it is, and my phone is.
So,
Work until it didn't.
well, Regina, this is your new team.
Aren't they kooky?
What are Regina's first impressions? Like,
Are you scared yet?
Aren't we kooky?
I feel like Regina is starting to second guess herself, but realizes she doesn't really have a choice. So she's just kind of like, so I gotta put up with this, okay.
Magpie is just like private messaging her. Like, it gets a lot better when you get to know them.
I hope so.
So do I.
I would like to go home to my kids.
No one died with us so far.
We'll see what we can do.
Oh, this is a private conversation, Panda. Yeah. So
I know,
far,
I'm fucking around.
so far, no one died on our side. So, if that puts your mind at ease, at least a little bit,
Only slightly.
it's better than nothing.
What a mood. What a queen. What a god.
Well, since Panna is being a lovely host, I'm gonna go inside and have a chat with Dennis.
okay,
Goddamn right I am.
Is just sitting on the stairs. The moment that he hears steps, he doesn't put back his arm because he recognizes that difference
Fuck.
with your noises. You. So did my mother stop fucking around with magic again? She
Yeah,
didn't
she
drink
did.
this time. That's a bit weird.
She was upset with me.
What was that? Like, I just seen you basically pointing a shotgun at this poor woman and trying to trip her over. Like, any reason for that? Is that an arc thing? Is that a you thing?
Your mother has, bless her heart, the horrible habit of saving people. Doesn't she?
Yeah. Then traumatizing them horribly with weird
I guess
information.
that's her
It's
way of
duality. It works both
letting you
ways.
pay for saving you.
I suppose so. Yeah, I take it like that.
In rent, you
I've
just
seen
feel
worse.
trauma.
I've seen
Um,
worse.
No, anyways. Knowing that, would you allow her to go into the field with somebody that she would have to save continuously?
Fair. I get that. liabilities are a risk for the whole group. I get that.
Secondary, this person just received your address without your mother ever meeting them beforehand. They could have
gave
been
the
your mother. Gave them the address without knowing who they were.
Checks out.
We have run in with several dangerous groups. Some of them including people that do not appreciate gate crashers.
Okay. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
We don't know how they would respond to that. We don't know their background. If they indeed are a medical expert, they have to have calm steel hands, nerves, and be able to deal with panic situations. If they were lying about their background, that would have been an easy way to see through it.
I mean, either of them were stone cold killers. They would have the same sort of reaction to a shot into the face.
If they were stone cold killers, they would have pulled the gun that they have in their back pocket on me.
Depends. It's all a matter of faults. With all that people there, I know people that wouldn't like their odds anyways, unless they're like cyber psychotic or something.
I can tell this person and your mother are gonna get along quite well, especially if your mother keeps doing the weird injuring herself and accident things.
What was she trying to do?
Some sort of face mask thing.
No, I've seen that, but the
She
whole
was
movement
trying to
that
turn
she
into
did
a red panda. I don't know.
didn't work, did it?
Not really.
Yeah, no.
And then she threw a tender tantrum and bummed the barbecue. So I would check your burgers for fur this time.
Well, I mean, I always do, but I don't know that.
Bummed the barbecue. What a phrase. What a time to be alive.
I mean, it's you do the same thing when you live with cats as well.
Yeah.
So, what's your take on them?
Didn't really hear the conversation, but at the same time, it seemed the reaction while you were pointing the gun at her. Seems pretty cool.
You can read people well enough, otherwise you wouldn't be alive.
Yeah. I kind of like her. Bit too early, I just had a small conversation. I think she noticed it. But she didn't say anything, so points for
Yeah,
that.
she did. She definitely noticed. She commented to your mother.
As long as she didn't say it to me, or she didn't rat me out immediately to the police.
Do you like her enough to come down and join us?
It looks towards the door and goes, you know what? Someone has to check those fucking burgers for fur.
You're a lifesaver.
Either way, he just stands up and follows you outside.
Mm-hmm. I walk outside with him.
Okay, and Balto, the moment it comes out, there's this initial reflex of moving my hand, but then it goes, yeah, no, fuck it. Dennis, pleasure.
And Balto's gonna shake the hand.
I will say you've seen enough weird shit in this house already to not rock me to the police.
Yeah. I wouldn't eradicate out to the police anyway.
Appreciate it. So, they gave you a hard time?
Not as hard as I've had. But, definitely I'd say definitely made me aware of what I might have to face.
Fair. Anyways, pleasure to meet you. I'm gonna go check that my mom didn't smear for a lot of burgers when she bumped into the thing. And it just goes to that.
What a kid.
I am gonna sit by Lemuria on the table.
Okay. Lemuria,
Hello.
you have someone sitting beside you.
Good.
Not saying anything, just sitting down next to him.
Okay.
I know he's focused.
Scribble, scribble, scribble.
Do you have enough paper?
I hope so.
But you suddenly figure out that the ink is actually fabric ink.
Don't do this to me, Jerry.
I'm so sorry.
Don't do this to me.
That's hilarious, though.
Part 2 fabricating. Willem just can't win.
Making any progress?
Jerry, am I making any progress?
I will say, at this point, without looking back at that thing, that's pretty much as you can glean from it, from the roll it made, as you scribble it down last time. Next steps will be either research, going back to the Astral Plane, a number of things you can do to try and figure out what this is. You can see that, as I said before, the shape of this sigil is really specific. So it's not, from your expertise, you know that these sort of shapes are not the sort of commonly used shapes that you will use in your Dime of a Dozen ritual. This is something specifically studied and crafted for something really big.
Yeah, we're going to try and figure out the morphology of the sigil. What its
It's
origins.
I'm gonna get back on you on that one because I need to study it a bit, study how, like, how it works.
I'm asking you like a deep linguistics question.
Yeah, exactly. Like, as general thing, you're looking at sealing, you're looking at drawing power, you're looking at connection as well, because of course this is like a sealing thing to a connector. But I'm gonna get back on you with more details about this thing when we get back to get back to it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So, making any progress?
Let me get back to you.
Are you not gonna talk to them?
I think the rest of our little group is doing quite enough, yourself included, to make sure that they never want to talk to any of us ever again.
And would you care to remedy that?
I want to see how things play out first. If she's as insane as the rest of us, I won't need to.
And if she isn't?
She's got more sense than to join us anyway.
So either way, you're not gonna interfere.
Pretty much.
Making it easy on yourself again, I see.
Yep.
Doesn't that get boring?
Nope.
You are a great conversationalist, you know?
Yep.
What is the point to you coming here? Wouldn't it have been easier home?
Honestly, yes. Would you like to drive me back?
I can. Miss Magpie, I'm taking the car for a moment. Lemuria is returning home.
Sure thing. So, as I was saying, like, the money is quite good actually. We earned 2,500 credits in like 2-3 weeks. So, it will definitely help you out.
Oh yeah, that definitely pays a lot more. Paramedics.
I know. Especially like since you still need some of the meds as well. It's just, yeah.
And I guess I'm driving Lemuria home then.
Okay.
What a great player engagement.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, like he's a bit special, so not really the social type. Say,
I can see that.
yes,
Even though he is literally the social type.
he is literally our social boy, but he's not the social type. He has his own problems and like don't even know what. He doesn't really know what either. So, yeah.
As I'm dropping Lemuria off home, I think I'm gonna text Magpie.
Okay.
okay.
Would it be more comfortable if I did not return?
No, I think you should be fine. I think she sort of understood what you were trying to do.
Very well.
Plus, if you return, you have the chance to make a bit nicer impression on her. Or better.
I guess you also kind of need a truck, don't you?
I can walk.
I mean, you got a place to stay, dude.
Yeah, that as well. I can walk. Like, I don't think Magpie would know the way to walk from here to her home. But she can walk.
I mean, you do have a muse system. You can find it. Like, first.
Okay, so in this sense, Magpie is similar to me. I can't read a GPS or a map for shit.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Well, if I'm in the car and stuff like that, I can. But if I'm walking, it's just doesn't make that much sense.
Okay,
It's
does.
weird.
I was about to say I will
It's
keep
weird.
it in mind because it will be a really
It's one of those
interesting
when,
thing.
it's one of those when you're in the car, the GPS usually goes in so many feet, turn left.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Mm-hmm.
And then if you just have it on your phone and you're walking, it suddenly turns and then like.
Yeah, it becomes a mess.
It becomes a mess. Yeah.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right.
Oh, wow.
So, I will say with this, we can end session with Regina having her first impression of a team.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
What an impression that is.
How bad was it?
Yes.
I wouldn't say it was bad. I would just say it was
I'm just gonna say
Not
you had worse.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will say
it's on
expecting-
brand.
I was not expecting to have a shotgun aimed at my head.
I don't think
I mean,
any of us
honestly-
was.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever ready for a shotgun to face.
I mean, it depends on the context. You can be ready for a shotgun to the face, not during the barbecue, when you go to meet your new employers.
Your new
Yeah.
teammates, the
Co-workers.
Ark is the employer, yeah.
Your co-workers like, oh, we're gonna have a co-worker dinner. What do we bring? Oh, a shotgun to the face.
Delicious.
Yeah, that's fair. do I bring my own drinks for that?
Nah,
Anyways, number of announcements. Next time, next Saturday, we're gonna have a State of Sprita, since it's gonna be the first Saturday of July. So it's gonna be a State of Sprita for the July of 2020. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Central European Time, we're gonna have the Sunrise Star, the D&D 3.5 modified campaign for that is headlined by Lemuria.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! On Wednesdays, we have the Dragon Tornadorium or Dragon Age Age system campaign headlined by Magpie.
Yeah, our players will finally do some more combat and hopefully solve some puzzles.
Hopefully, or die horribly in the process.
I think you guys are smarter than that, to be honest.
Are you sure about this?
I hope to be. I hope. Yeah.
Along with that,
Poor fool.
we do have a Discord server. For those of you watching this for the first time, Discord. Our VODs are gonna be up. Like VODs for this session is gonna be up in on Monday at 7 p.m. as usual. After the State of Sprita, we're probably gonna have a couple of one shots. We're still deciding on the order of them. So if you want to play, you can come on the Discord and we can try to sort you out in one of them, depending on the spots available. Our lovely Don Distra and our lovely Linkis are in charge of these one shots, and they are basically all Don Distra's head work. So a big thanks to Don.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Linkus provides the structure and the experience. I just have fever dreams that we make it into something.
Isn't it what we do for what we're trying to do for a living? I was about to say what we do for a living, but we still need to get there.
We still need to get a living out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Along with that, it's been lovely to have you guys. This is the end of a first big narrative arc. We're gonna try in the time between this session and the next session to have a good recap ready.
Yes.
And we'll see you all next time. What are we going to rate tonight?
So I think top of the table or off the table or whatever the off the table is on, I think Scraticus is on. And I'm not sure. I know that Scrat is doing a 24-hour stream because it's Alice's birthday. I'm not sure what off the table is doing.
Let me check something because I want to see if there are those fundraisers still going as well.
Okay, yeah.
Because if they are, we might as well, go and show them some love.
Yes, definitely.
Where was it?
Also, I don't think you said this. Audience, hope you like the session. We're starting a new thing on Monday where me and Leon are going to be playing Warframe. So look out for that. Same time as the Saturday session.
That is gonna be on the channel Postal Pandas.
Mm-hmm.
By the way.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go
right by this channel.
Friends Roll Dice who are doing a fundraiser for tonight. So we're gonna go Raven. Right.
Nice.
Thank you all for coming. It's been lovely. Join the Discord, all the good thing. Subscribe to the channel. Please help us. We're trying our best. And we'll see you all next time with State of Sprita.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And tomorrow with Sunrise Star. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now we just wait a little bit for the raid to commence.